Tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. I'm finna hop on a boat and take my black ass to the coast to go get a taco. Crazy as hell, think it's a joke. Then I'm sending shells if it's carne asada. Baby, no problem. Shit, gotta tell my shit, cause nobody do it for me. I'm about to flood my wrist. I'ma hit you in the morning. I'm about to board my trip. Eyes too red, what you said? With the pilot blowing zips, smoking on tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics, fly to the tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. Damn, I don't pin locations, ayy. Girl, my phone on D&D, miss your notification, ayy. And it's been like that for weeks. I don't plan on changing.
Everybody in the city of Flint to come to the McCree Theater before the last performance and enjoy the show. It's so energetic.
Come join us at the new McCree Theater.
I got one more.
Larry, cut it out. You're gonna make it mad.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha. He should be worried about making Ray Ray mad up in here.
Damn right. They should be worried about making Ray Ray mad up in here. Yeah. What's going on this morning, Sheena?
What's going on? What's going on?
Out here trying to make it, y'all.
Bonus deal. I'm back.
What is she doing? That's when you too happy. That's when you too happy. See, this the shit right here that I be talking about. That's what I be talking about. I was about to say I was sick as hell. Sheena was sick as hell last week.
I was. I gotta catch up. Oh, I'm always runny, but I'm runnier than normal. I'm gonna tell you what did it. No, actually, how are you? How are you, boss man? What's going on?
Hey, look, I'm out here just trying to live my best life, right? Today we have today is a special day that the Lord hath made.
We will rejoice and be glad in it.
Yes, all minds and hearts clear.
Amen.
while we absent one after another. Amen. Yes, today is a good day that the Lord hath made. And
What is this?
I don't know why it pulled up like that. Hold on. So I was trying to pull up my flyer. Well, I ain't got no flyer. I stole it from Google. But Tara.
You promised not to blow a gasket. When I gotta say something. Yeah, I know. Just
Why you do it like that?
because I'm scared.
Happy MLK Day, y'all. Let me just before Sheena start her shit. Before Sheena start that good shit this morning.
I'm always ready.
Happy MLK Day to y'all. You know what I'm saying? The little black boys, little white girls, little yellow people up on the top of the mountains, and they want to walk and hold hands and righteousness together and beat up ICE agents together in all hands. Amen.
Wait a minute. The little black boys and white girls.
Yeah, we heard the speech. Everybody know that part of the speech. Yeah, everybody knows that part of the speech. Little black boys and girls, they gonna get together with the little white boys and girls and the yellow people, and they're gonna fight ICE, and the world is gonna be great again. So yeah, I'm on some new shit. Make America great again. Okay, I'm sorry. What you got to say this morning, Sheena? What?
You blurry.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
It's probably because everybody at the damn house is at the damn house. Let me see. Let me check my stuff real quick. Hold up.
That's all I wanted to say was that you just a little blurry.
You gonna start that shit again this morning?
I'm sorry.
And then let me get the whole spiel out. Just something else. Just something else.
I tell you, us blacks. It be the blacks. It be the blacks. It be the blacks every single time.
Look, I'm not about to argue with these people today. My stomach already feeling weird. It's been a long ass week. Just since last week, it's been a long week. It's only Monday of this week.
Oh God, last week was a lot. Like last week was just a lot on multiple levels. You know, it just was a lot. It was a very heavy week.
It was a heavy week, and you know, I'm glad we got a chance to get actually a little well-deserved rest, though. I will say that.
Yeah. This holiday is just in time. I will say that.
Let's see, I wonder. And I'm over here checking my devices and everything. Hold on. Get everything together, Sheena. We're here.
Well, yeah, we're here. We are here. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I have not shared. I was wondering what was happening. I'm gonna share this out. I was like, what? Nobody knows we're here. And that's why.
We gonna learn today. Let's see. All right, so
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Yeah. Love it how when you look up your stuff, it say your Wi-Fi is booming.
No, and you looking at a puzzle piece of your face is like, stop.
Make no sense. Tablet, ring doorbell.
Lord Jesus. I want Facebook to do what I want it to do, not what it wants to do. That's what I want to happen.
What is it doing?
It every time when I want it to read my mind. Like, you know, I'm looking for something specific. So why aren't you going there when I click onto the thing immediately?
Here, I'm just pulling up something because I'm looking at my I'm just looking at my stuff. How does that look on your screen?
That looks good.
You see it? We good on that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me make sure y'all can hear it. I'm just trying to play a random video today, y'all. Y'all know where we're going with it, so it ain't.
My job. Way to be fucking brave and try to fucking do something.
Yeah, my job.
I can.
You know,
Oh,
earth
it's not.
and my spirit told me I'm the son of God, right? A lot of people gonna think I'm lying.
No, it went up.
Mm-mm. It stopped.
Did it stop? Oh yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it is a life and legacy.
All right.
What made you get up there and like stand next to Jake Lang after everything that he's done said?
Because hold up.
Yeah, it's. You want to send? I was like, you want to send it to me before I share it out, because once I share it, I'm sure some people might join.
I'm going to
what's the name open? Here we go. Let's see what happens if I do it. Oh, it's a wow. Big screen when I do it. Okay, let me try.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna come back in on my phone. I'm about to reset all of this stuff over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's see what. Oh boy. Here. Uh-oh. Let's see what's going on here. Why is there no sound? Oh.
Because hold up. No, I don't need no mask. I gotta put on these.
The sun and shades.
No, yeah, it's not sun and shades. It's more so of a lens, right? It's a lens I see out of that nobody can see. I don't know how, I just can, right? Divine entity. Now, at the end of the day, my job.
Way to be fucking brave and try to fucking do something.
Yeah, my job. You know, my purpose on earth, and my spirit told me I'm the son of God, right? A lot of people gonna think I'm lying, and I just showed you again. It shows you again that I don't have to lie, but I move off love and unity, and that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked. If y'all Africans and y'all roots, Yahweh walked and just showing love regardless of what somebody did to you. When they crucified him on the cross, he still forgave everybody for their sins. And they done that killed him. So it's like we can't treat hate with hate. Love overcome hate any day. When one motherfucker starts showing love, everybody show love. But if one person hate, everybody hate. It's a domino effect, just like a domino. That's that. But it was my job and my purpose.
We stole his watch.
Hey, let me see the watch. Hey, let me see the watch. Hey, watch this. Hey, come here. Hey, someone come here, Melo. Hey, check it out. You, come here. Yeah. Yeah, so look, keep that on. At the end of the day, this what he came. I don't know what this shit is. A fake ass what they call these watches? Out of my boutique. The world is fake. You hear me? All this shit is fake. Stop paying y'all money for this shit. But that's the end of that, man. At the end of the day, just show love to anybody. No matter what they done to you, just show love. You're gonna get blessed. Hey, I don't even know you. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'm very deep, right? So we go back all the way down to slavery, right? My last name is Blackwell, and Blackwell was the first slave owner to ever own a slave. He was white. Now I'm gonna go back to this to show you. He's my brother. He's my brother. You know what I mean? Regardless of the color, he's my brother. Through slavery, his people fucked my people, babies. Babies is a generational thing, bro. We're family at the end of the day.
To be fair, they admitted to the slaves.
No, you ain't do it personally. We ain't gonna put that on him. But like humans, I'm gonna say humans. Don't put a race on the humans.
Hey, have a good one, brother.
Same thing.
It's like,
Man,
you know, you know when you meet like somebody that like you be like, oh man, bro over there cooking, like, and they be talking and then they just kind of go off on that one. Because after a second, I was about to be like, Sheena, cut him off.
I had never seen it, so I didn't. I listen.
But that actually, technically speaking, I mean, if you really had to put it out there, that's a hero for the weekend. That is a hero. That is the hero of the weekend. Say what you want to say. She don't want to say that. No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You think you should have just let it alone?
What?
It's
What? I would have left that man spread eagle on that wall where he was trying to fight for his life. That would have been the closing image.
we in a different time right now, Sheena. So everything just,
That would have been the closing image because that man, 2 months ago, was in Dearborn slapping bacon against the Quran. One of the gentlemen who, what was that boy's name? That is a follower of his. That's Jay. His name is, oh God, what is his name? He did something stupid. I can't remember. God, oh man, I need to remember his name because he did something. But anywho, these are a bunch of narcissists who are putting us. Just no. That's all I got. Just no. I'm so tired of them. I don't know what to do.
Now there's a video I sent you with a dude and I think he got a red cap on. Now all of this pretty much, I mean, everybody's seen what happened, so we within my life together, Lord have mercy.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, just ran up them stairs. I sound old, didn't I?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Stairs hit different. And yeah, I'm resetting my internet, so hopefully I get some motion on that. I have no idea. It's MLK Day. Everybody and their mama at the house. Whew.
Okay, now, is it the guy you said with the red hat? Is it the guy that's talking about what happened? No, he has a black hat on.
He might have a black hat on. I don't. I can't even see my screen no more. Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, he has a black hat. Well, I don't know. It might be he. He got a black hat on with a red thing across the front of it.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to go over there.
Internet hating on my face.
I just did something and I don't know what I did.
She broke it.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Notice the look of terror on Jake Lang's face. And as he's escorted to safety, he looks like a submissive dog. And in his moment of terror, probably more terror than he's ever felt, he was embraced and saved and protected by two young black men. Shit makes me a little emotional. Because that's some beautiful shit. That is some shit that is so powerful that it can change people's hearts. And remember, Jake Lang posts tweets like this: white America will not go silently. God forbid a white man have a dream. White men stand up. Brown mongrels are invading white America. And he's just a pissed off white man tired of the brownification. So the fucking irony that in his moment of terror, he is protected by young black men. I cannot tell you how proud.
Oh yeah, mine is tripping. So I don't know why,
But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting because that was my take on everything. So over the weekend, I was sitting there and I was just watching everything, and then I was like, well, who was the dude up front? And then when I was watching dude up front, he was just kind of holding things down, but he was like telling everybody to back off and all this other stuff. And I was sitting there thinking in my mind, I'm like, I don't know if I could have did the same thing. I was in the same headspace you was. I was like, I don't know. But then like something hit me and was like, damn, that's crazy. Out of all these people there, literally your opposition in your mind, because we don't care about you. Your opposition in your mind is the only people that got you out of there.
The only one. Not,
The only
I don't
people.
even know where his friends, his comrades. I don't even know where they are.
Oh, they
all
did.
See,
You talk about the guys that was there with the 10 people that was there with him?
yeah.
yeah, they all did. I'm going
And
to unplug
so
them.
the guy that I was talking about that he was with him, he was like on the pro ice. So after everything, this happened on January 8th, and his name is Jaden Scott. And this was the guy who was screaming he was on the side of ice, screaming at the protesters, being pro ice, all that other kind of stuff. And he is one of Jake Lang's little flunkies too. So no, I have zero. I can't trudge up any sympathy for these people who quite literally run around the country screaming about pretty much dismantling my humanity, the brownification and of what I don't understand these people who sit here and worship a president who got rid of DEI on the whole premise of meritocracy and you need to be able to earn your position, yet he goes and bullies somebody so that he can get the Nobel Peace Prize that he didn't earn, and he accepted it. Like, if that is not just that is quite literally what we're going through. Their mediocrity has pissed them off to the extent where this is what we're looking at. Like, no. This is I don't have enough. I don't have any sympathy. Like, on one hand, I can appreciate that, this is a show of we're not raised to hate like that. That's all I got. If I had to give something good for it.
I mean, that's the big can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's the big I guess the big 1-2 punch for everything is that you sit here and we get called all of this stuff. Oh, they kill each other, they do this, they do whatever. The protests are always violent and yada yada yada. But it's like the only time you see violence that pops up at any of these things is when it's one of them. Or like I seen somebody pop out, they had some of us were sitting out there, they had their guns on, they were sitting on the back of their cars, but they had their guns. They was exercising their right to carry.
Mm-hmm.
And so people were filming him talking about, oh my goodness, the black guys are popping up to the rallies with weapons now, and it's gonna be crazy, and yada yada yada. It's like, damn. So when we do it, it's a problem.
Yeah, and nothing happened. I did tag the Department of Homeland Security under one of the comments though, because you're not going to have the last. I did. I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah,
Under one of the comments.
yeah, under one of the comments. Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't know. I try. On another note, I had to cuss Affinity out today, but that.
Oh
is-
no.
Yeah, to be honest, sometimes you just get tired. You just
Oh
get tired.
no. Oh no.
I'm gonna
Okay.
yeah, I'm not scheduled a tech to come out or something. You know what I'm saying? All that other good shit, but I'll do it on my on my other end. But anywho, yeah, so that was some crazy stuff that came up. And my thing is, if you're gonna be about it, then be about it. Like if you're gonna be out there and you're gonna do whatever, be about your shit, talk your stuff, you know, all of that good stuff. See if you can get the people on your side and all of that other shit. Like you gotta really be about it. And it just seemed like after a while, he realized that it's like, damn, where are all these people that said they were gonna be here? Like, where are all these people that were saying we'll meet you there, we'll do whatever? Like they were agreeing with me on Twitter. And so after a while, he realized that you didn't, like, Twitter bots don't show up
Right.
to like rallies.
Yeah. They're not flying in from Russia and the cybersphere to come and give you real life likes and pats on the backs and attaboys and all that kind of stuff. Good morning, JP6. They're not coming here to do that. I don't. They are such an exhausting group of people because I don't even think they even know what they want at this point. I just don't. I don't even think they know what they want at this point.
What's going on, JP6 in the live?
So they are an exhausting group. And Jake Lang has, I think he went on Twitter. I was actually trying to find his tweet. And he learned nothing from this moment. Nothing at all.
No.
Nothing at all.
He said, as a matter of fact, that he needs to hire people need to donate to his GoFundMe so that he can hire better security for next time.
Interesting. I don't want this fool in my algorithm, but I want to see how much money has he raised.
And I would say, quiet as kept, he need to hire the black dude. Let's just throw some things out there.
Don't do that. Don't give him any ideas. Look, I have a black bodyguard. I'm not racist.
Shit. Hey, you know my motto. I ain't got no.
I have a black bodyguard.
They say I have no dogs in this fight, Sheena. You know mine. Once you pay, I'm on the way. Now I might not protect you how you thought I was, but yeah. That is freaking crazy. Like I just don't even have me go on my rant about Xfinity today, boy. Let me tell you.
Oh. What?
Let me tell you.
Oh, there's more than one Jake Lang, apparently. Okay, let me figure out Give, Send, Go fundraiser? Who is Give, Send, Go? What type of Temu?
A place that won't cut him off. That's really what I look at when I see it. Oh.
Whatever this Give, Send, Go. Is this real? Has raised $8,000. But Oh, while in another X post, Lang described the attack as being quote, literally lynched by an anti-white mob of liberals and illegal immigrants. Unquote. Claiming he was nearly ripped limb from limb in Minneapolis. Okay. Okay, well. He didn't learn a damn thing. Didn't learn a damn thing. Like, why? It's just, I am so sick and tired of these. Oh, God. They are, how do you even get like that? I couldn't imagine being so self-absorbed and this big of an asshole for no reason. Like, for no reason. Like, I have zero reason.
I don't.
Like, I just inherently hate people who don't look like me.
It might. I think that's the biggest thing right now, to be honest with you. Like, we were, depending on how you thought about stuff or how the world was working, let's say 10 years ago or whatever it was, right? You know, like, I told somebody the other day, I was like, to be honest with you, like, the 90s to me was my best time in my life because things weren't getting shut down. I got to see a lot more stuff than I got, you know, like nowadays, most of the stuff that was here in the 90s is gone. It's just a building there. It's not, you know, it's just a memory and it's all of this. So it's like, we used to have a lot more community. I said, the thing that we were really fighting for were women's rights in the workplace and making sure equality was for everybody, you know? So it was like, I like the time where people were actually gathering together to fight one cause. And the only people that were really kind of pissed off were the people that weren't getting to take advantage of that cause no more, which is still the same people that we're talking about today, coincidentally. But it was like, out of these big issues or whatever, like as a kid, I didn't see a lot of this other stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I can't tell you what my kids see now. Like, my kids' whole or a quarter of their life, they hear political stuff now, or a quarter of their day is political because of just what's going on in the world, you know? So we go to the barbershop, the beauty shop, talking about politics. We go to wherever, talking about politics. We go to church, they talking about politics. So it's like, back in the day, I just, as a kid, if we wanted to, you know, be involved or whatever, that's what I remember. But it's like, man, it's a different time now, Sheena.
It
and
is.
I think that the hate is being, everything is, it has a purpose. So like when people are doing whatever, they're trying to make it, even the fake pages, right? They had a lady that posted yesterday, somebody talked about her, they posted a video on her autistic child, right? And this was on Twitter. She didn't even know that this was going around. She's a Facebook person. She don't even have a Twitter. So she posts videos of her son and like, you know, his learning development, all this good stuff, right? And so she was having a day where she was like trying to say, you know, like, hey, I know things are really good, but, you know, or we show you the good, whatever, but let me just show you, you know, kind of like our everyday today. And so she showed this day-to-day video and it was about to be part of the series, but somebody has sent her a thing a few months later, like, yo, your videos are like, somebody's repurposing or reposting your videos on Twitter under this page called Black Barbie. And so she went to look at the video and it's like, yeah, these people will do whatever. And this is the learning. This is the whatever that we have to deal with. So if you're fighting with something in it, you know, so they took a video of an autistic child and made it into something that it wasn't, you know what I mean? With no context, no whatever. And just basically like, oh, black people do this, whatever. Not even realizing that the child in the video was actually doing letters. And so he's doing shapes or doing the letters and spelling words on the carpet. So just going cold, big ass words. But yeah, so that's how things pass people. But anyway, that page was a page that was in China. So when we were showing all those fake pages, that Black Barbie Twitter page was a page that was out of China. And so it just kind of reiterates. It's like, man, people are trying to start some racy shit here. Like everything now, they're making it black and white. They're making it white and Somali. They're making it, they're everything right now. They're making it about race. When 10 years ago, we were literally on this change of, I don't even know. 2017, they said by 2046, the majority of the United States would be the mixed people. So I don't know.
That's first is disgusting. And second, it's interesting you brought that up because good morning, Councilwoman Burns. And happy MLK Day. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Celebrating his life and legacy. So it's interesting you bring that up because I have a serious issue when people share content with other people's kids.
Yeah.
I feel like you should be able to read the room. Hear me out on this. Like I know it's social media, and when you put it out there and you put it up, it's up for public consumption and all the things. Whatever happens, just happens. However, I do think as adults, we should be smart enough to think, okay, they shared this. Yes, their profile is public or open or whatever. But they shared this for a specific reason. And to change the context of it for children for some sick agenda is we have to start defining what with social media, what the limits are. Kind of like how what's socially acceptable in person, that needs to be extended into social media.
Yeah.
Like you should be able to say that there are just certain things I feel like I wouldn't share. I may talk about it. And if I'm having a conversation about it with someone, well, this is what happened. I'm going to give it in the complete context of what it was intended for. Especially when it comes to children with special needs. And that's, I'm not big on sharing pictures of my own kids. Now, most of the people I can account for probably 98% of the people on my Facebook page who are my friends who can see my pictures. Like I can pick up the phone and call them type of account for them, or I can send a message and they know exactly who I am. You know what I mean? And if I can't, I know enough about them to know they're not with some funny shit. However, we need to define what that line is and what that boundary is when it comes to sharing content of children in that manner. Because I saw a video where they were sharing, and it was the intent of the video was great, and it was actually beautifully shown where the special needs teachers who are just they're not giving their flowers as they should. My babies, his teachers love on him as if he's their own. I almost have the opposite problem. Actually, discipline him more. Can y'all stop giving him what he wants? I have the opposite issue. Hey, let's not give him the vanilla wafers just because he asked for more. He's already a little chunk. He's already a little linebacker. Let's stop. I have an opposite problem. And the intent of this post was, these are the teachers who deserve, 6-figure bonuses and all of that. And there was a child that they were showing in the room. You have one blowing bubbles to keep him distracted. You have 2 physical therapists, maybe an occupational therapist. They're helping him walk on the treadmill with the braces on his legs. Like they're doing multiple things in what appeared to be like a level 3 classroom and level 3 means that they need the most support and they have the highest level of need. And you have 3 people, and I mean, they're moving. I would have been sweating, spraying my deodorant and clock out on me with how much is going on just to get this baby stimulated and to help him in his day-to-day. And anybody could have turned that into something extremely nefarious. We have to discuss, people need to decorum online and what's socially acceptable is seeping out into the streets and turning into this evil shit that we see today. So I kind of went off on a little left-handed rant right there. But yeah, as a mom of a special needs kid, that would probably send me over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
You know, I do have family. And some things are, well, nowadays, I guess the most part is that we protect each other, right? So like people's things now, like we used to protect neighborhood. It got a little smaller. Then we started protecting our community of friends. And now we protect our home. So it's like, yo, if you got something going on at your house, like, look, let me make sure my shit together first. And I might be able to take care of it. But now we protect home, you know? So like whoever's in our home, we got to ride for each other. And it's always been like this, but it's now more than ever because we spend more time at home, you know?
Right.
So with me, I am really defensive. Like when it comes down to me, my family, I mean, just rightfully so, you know? But there is a whole different lane because back in the day, or when I started photography, that was 2017. I remember I went to a party and like I was doing photos, but like I told the lady, I was like, I don't know if this is something that I need to be worried about, but like I don't want to have kids on my camera without their parents' consent. I was like, I just feel really weird about it. And I'm not trying to, I was like, I don't know what just clicked in, but I'm like, if it was my daughter at a party, you know, like who's this cameraman? Where are these photos? You know, so like, and that's a little less, you know, whatever. But I also, when my kids were born, we stayed in an area where there was a pool there, and we were walking through the area or the apartment complex, and there was a guy standing there taking pictures of kids in the pool. So people were yelling at him and cussing him out, and I'm like, what's going on? And this lady's like, yeah, that guy right there, he's taking pictures of kids and he's doing whatever. So it's like something in me just kind of wanted me to ask this lady, like, yeah, like if we have the pictures or whatever, just make sure everyone's on the backdrop. Like, I'm not trying to go around and take individual pictures. Like, I'll do a video for you, but like, that's your video. Like, it's none of whatever. Like, the parents know you, that's cool. But as far as pictures or anything that I got to take home or whatever, I'm not taking pictures with any kids in it unless it's on my backdrop.
Right.
You know, so I think back then we would ever, but now it's kind of like, you know, you have your people that go into like City Hall or go into the water department and they film and they wait for somebody to break their rights and all of this other. What's going on, JL?
Good morning, Jay.
To mess with their rights so then they can, you know, prove this point and make a good video for Facebook and all this other stuff, or potentially sue the people who violated their rights, you know? And so now we're just in that filming type world. So it's like, it became not acceptable, but it became this almost socially acceptable thing to where if you out in public and the camera wave around, everybody get it. Kids, moms, handicapped, no matter who it is, we're putting you on camera and we're whatever. I remember somebody feeding, or they were, this is still back in, like I said, 2017, because I relayed everything to this Comcast time. This when people were bringing me their equipment or bringing me their phones and telling me, hey, this is whatever. And I'm saying, you know, but I remember a time where certain content, sorry, I had a brain fart, but I just remember a time where certain content, you really had to have permission. Like, so it's like how people say, you can't be recording me right now. Like 10 years ago, that was real shit. Like, it was like, damn, can I record you right now? Can I not? Can I, you know, whatever. So I don't know. Most of these people are afraid to get their phones taken. And that bothers me.
It is bothersome because I don't play about kids. That's, if your kids are around me, they're mine. Okay. Pause. That's how, I mean, I was raised like that too. All the children. Auntie got you. Listen, you hungry? We're going over here to, if we're all together, you hungry? Okay, let's go over here. We're gonna get us something to drink and get something to eat. All the things. Now, if it's my close babies, you gotta go to the bathroom. Okay. Otherwise, but you can talk to your mom and your dad, take you to the bathroom or whatever. But when it comes to babies, I don't play about the babies. I do not play about the babies at all. And so to see that people are so cavalier when it comes to children, I totally agree with you on the whole having their consent. I remember when my daughter was in daycare. I'm almost slightly embarrassed to say this, but I'm just going to be open and honest about it because that's what we do, right? When they sent home a consent form about posting on social media, my daughter, she went to this is when we lived in St. Louis. The school was not a bad school. It was actually a great school. It was actually one of the top little daycares in the area. And I think there was a school situation where there was a mass unaliving event, right? And it was racially charged. There were some things going on at that time that were racially charged. And I just declined to have her photo taken or to have her on social media. And I did that because my thought was, I don't want anyone to see this one Black child or whatever among others, and then they take it out on all the babies.
Mm-hmm.
So I declined it. I only told one teacher who was the mother of, I think she had like a mixed baby. I can't remember what, but she even mentioned that she had thought about, she said she approved for hers, but she works there, but she doesn't put hers in the pictures either. Like, we can count on one hand how many of us it was there. So, because people are crazy when it comes to kids. And this was during a time when stuff was heightened. I can't remember. Was this before? This was pre-Ferguson. No, maybe right. No, it was around Ferguson, maybe. But it was a lot. And that area that we lived in, we didn't know at the time, but we found out later, was extremely racist. So yeah. JL can corroborate a story of me sending birthday invitations to everyone in the class. And I text her, I said, hey, am I tripping? But do you think this, do you think this could be, because I sent the invitations a month in advance. She's never really received one, but I know all the other kids have. And she may have gotten like one, and we went. And that's when she was like, Sheena, no, this is blatant. It was, and she was the first person, because I was like, wait a minute. But see, she ain't like, that's how bad it was. That is how bad it was. This is right outside of all places, St. Louis.
But now, what did that make you? And now this is tying into the point I just said, right?
Yeah.
What did it make you do after that? You started to stop caring about community, stop caring about everybody else having a good time with your family. You stopped being so social, and you started caring about your own damn house.
Yep.
Your own child's happiness, your own happiness.
That's it. And ever since then, I cut them off. I can't. I side-eye everything and everybody. Because in I don't know what it was. STL was different. STL was different. It was. I can't explain it to you. But St. Louis is different. And where we live like 30 minutes. We lived in Lake St. Louis. So we were technically about 30 minutes outside of the city. But it was just different. From the people to the culture, like everything about it, it's different. And ever since then, I remember when we moved, we were so glad to get back to the South. Because we could talk to people. We could have neighbors again. Like, it was no. They looked at us like we were weird because we lived like on the main street once you drove in. And we'd actually lived in that neighborhood technically twice. Long story. And we built our home and everything. But there was no neighborly anything. The guy next door who moved in, he was very friendly. But across the street, other side next door, no, there was no community at all.
Yeah.
Zero.
Anything, you trying to protect your people.
Yep.
Why would you subject yourself to going over to your neighbor house every day and your neighbor don't want you there?
Yeah.
Shit don't make no sense.
It doesn't. Trick or treating. We did have, don't get me wrong, we did have a couple of people who were friendly and open and all this, we did have a few, but even then it was there were moments where it was like, what? Wait a minute, what? Yeah. St. Louis was different. But anyhow, just to corroborate your experience and let you know it, but I get it. I promise I get it.
Messaging back this agent, I'm doing double work again.
Oh, oh God, you dealing with Comcast and well, so J.O. said your experience really opened my eyes to that city.
It's wild though. But I went to I was one of 7 black kids in my school now.
Mm-hmm.
So
but imagine being, I'm sorry to cut you off, but imagine being that, but you're a 3-year-old, 4-year-old.
Yeah.
During a time when you have Ferguson happening and all the issues that happened that came from that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people understand how crazy that made shit in St. Louis. It just made it wild. So anyhow, imagine being a 3-year-old or having a 3-year-old and you're like, no, I don't want nobody to know my baby's here. Like, if something happens, we're gonna narrow down who the suspects could be because it's only gonna be the people who are here. It won't be because their picture was on social media or something. But anywho, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me just, because if I talk to text this would be
It's a wrap.
I have to disconnect this because I'm currently running a live show and I will have to reconnect on my cell phone, which ironically,
well,
when I connect, it is running everything perfectly, unlike my Wi-Fi. Okay, sorry. No, that was literally what I was texting to the agent. Okay, sorry.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
It was too long. But no, I mean, and I don't, Sheena. So when you're, all right, so I'll say it like this. When you're a 3-year-old, I couldn't imagine, right? And then you're at a growing stage. So at a certain time where, if you've ever heard a kid, I don't know, kids get curious sometimes, so you wonder why you're the only one. I couldn't even imagine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we talking high school. We talking, I'm 250 pounds, high school, 6 foot, I ain't, whatever. But I'm in the school where there's 7 of us. And I'll say in my grade. I won't say in my whatever, in my school, because there was other people. They was just it was a little different. The other grade, the other black people in the other grade is a little different. But in my grade, just out of our 7, there was a lot of random stuff. A lot of random stuff that I've seen, Sheena. And it's the stories that, I told you the story about us driving with the girl and the police officer asking her, are you here, against your will? Damn, you couldn't ask her at first if she knew us? Wait a minute. Sitting in the back of cop cars, you high schoolers, all we did was get pulled over. We ain't even smoke here. You know what you talk, so it's I've had a lot of random instances, even the teacher that said when we was rapping, it was cussing. We all got kicked out. We all got in-school suspension for rapping in the bathroom. He said everybody was in there cussing. But all this to say, you have these issues that come up and now back in the day, it was a little different. We have, I don't know, but it's these issues now, everything's relating back to that point of hate. So you said, at that certain time down there, they had all this stuff going on. And then now it is not smoothed over, right? But now it's trying to get to a cordial place. And then all of a sudden you got people kicking it back in. Well, these people doing this, these people doing this, these people. So it's making everybody once again get to this point of hate. And that's just my biggest thing. I was, my craziest experience in high school was I dated a chick. I worked at a golf club. I dated a chick, and then her mom and daddy told her she couldn't date me no more because I was black. And I potentially might not look good with them at the golf club. And I'm when she told me, I was that's crazy. And she was in love with me. So she was I don't care what they say. I'm always going to be with you. But it's crazy because I can get into more spots at the golf club than you. So now that I know that, like I'm doing extra shit. Like now that y'all at the golf club, I'm walking by y'all eating fries, like big ass plate of fries behind you. Like, oh, we going to the VIP? All right, no, we gonna go sit in there. Like, bro, what are you talking about? I have more access than you, you know. So it was these instances, but like, it made us who we are, I guess, but it got us to where we are today. You know, so that socialness that we had as neighbors or whatever, like you said, it makes you kind of not really want to reach out, or it makes you only want to reach out to who is cordial to you or who.
Absolutely.
You know, like my first kid's mother, she literally asked me, she was like, why do you say hi to everybody when we drive out of the neighborhood? I was like, what? I was like, you don't say hi to your neighbors? Like, no, I've never done that. Like, I've never seen anybody do that. Like, what? That's regular stuff for me. Like, I gotta know who's around the corner. Like, I wave hi to anybody that's outside. Like, even if it's repetitive. Bobby, hiya. Every house. Holy shit.
When I moved here, when I moved back to the South and moved to South Carolina, I was very closed off. I was thankful that I had people who were friendly. I was thankful that I had people who, you know, you could finally know your neighbor and all that kind of stuff. And everyone was cool. No one gave me reason to side eye. Well, not really, but I was very thankful. But there was a hesitancy because I'd lived in St. Louis for 6 years, seeing so much happen. I mean, that famous picture of the woman, the people who lived in that huge white house, and they were standing outside of their home with their pew-pews in their hand, and protesters are walking by. Mind you, nothing happened out of the way. This was just a peaceful protest, and that area, I think, was Central West End, I think. That area is in a part where, if you ever have a moment, Google the Delmar Loop. The Delmar Loop is famous for showing being a very stark difference when they build an expressway or an interstate directly through Black neighborhoods. It's also the location. I don't know if you remember that show, Sweetie Pies. Welcome to Sweetie Pies. The woman who used to work with, she was like in the Tina Turner Review, and she was a background singer for Tina Turner. Her restaurant was located not too far from that house too. So where they were located, if you pretty much drive up the street and around the corner, you in the hood. And I mean the hood. There's no trees. There's no green grass. It's a concrete jungle. It's just, it's ugh. It is just no. It is a whole no. Let's go back to wherever we came from, which is like literally 2 minutes away. But it is a stark difference. When I saw that picture and I was reminded of where they lived, I was like, it's the two Americas is insane.
Yeah.
It is insane. So my husband still waves randomly at people. My mom, she does too. I don't. If you give me an inkling of you don't want to speak, I'm good.
But that's not my problem, Sheena. that now my thing is that's not my problem. Now if you do it to my kids, I'm gonna cuss you out. I'm one of them people. If you say hi, you better say hi, or I'm gonna dog you. Like there was one person I followed in Kroger and I talked about him the whole time till they checked out. And my cousin is the manager at Kroger, so you can't do shit about it. So you're not gonna say hi to my kid, and like they never responded the whole time. So we just walked behind them with the shopping cart. The kids are still kids, like they laughing just to be laughing, right? I'm over here tearing in your ass, like damn, the back of your heels crusty, like damn, you ain't like all this stuff. Like I'm one of them people, but to me, if I don't check your energy, like I'm one of them people where I gotta let people know that it's good in this world. Like so, I'm always gonna smile. Like, and that's my biggest fault. Like, I be hurting. Like, I called you the other day on some real stuff. And to be honest, I've only told 3 or 4 people that. Like, I got family that don't even know how deep it is. You know, they think Landon just out here doing, oh, he got a new truck. Oh man, Landon out here going crazy. Nigga, that's a bill. Shit, I don't need no bills. Yeah, I'm 3 steps away from selling ass to pay this truck off. And y'all said, but I do that just because it's like a thing of checking people's energy too. So like some people, all right, so hear me out. Some people you automatically assume just ain't gonna do it, right? So you like, okay, I'm not even gonna wave to this person. They got on a MAGA hat. I'm not gonna freaking wave at them. They'll be the main ones that, hey, how you doing? Like real talk. Like it's just really weird. And then the ones that you think would be the main ones, then be the ones that really don't say shit or be surprised that you said hi. I be in Walmart hiring the hell out of people with a smile. I look like a Baptist preacher trying to pick up a new congregation when I'm in Walmart. And I can't even do it because my camera messed up. But I be, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Like everybody gets a hi. So it's just, but even me driving by, like I got to know which neighbors is like I got neighbors that have never waved back, and I don't mess with y'all at all. Like nigga behind me don't never wave back, but I see you outside every day. It's very weird. Very weird.
Yeah.
But when I'm 6 foot tall fence, because that's the height that the law allows, I don't have to see your ass no more. So
Yeah. How you doing? How you doing? You out here, Black Flanders with your neighbors. That's beautiful.
like you ain't never just been like, man, let me just, like if I'm somewhere, like I got to be a certain amount of comfortable. So if I wave to 10 people and nobody waves back, I'm leaving. But if I wave and then I get a good 7 or 8 waves, I feel like I might be good in here. And they're going to be cordial to me because I was already nice. It goes back into that thing of, hey, son, when you out, you around them people, make sure. But it works for me.
Yeah.
Just me being comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like me not liking confrontation.
Okay.
So I guess, yeah, we had a therapy session there. Sheena just let me talk my own therapy out. Ain't that some bullshit?
It's always my what is it? My Chase Lounge. We with my tissue. I don't have box tissue. I use toilet. You know, it's tissue shit. But yeah, okay.
Oh,
I'm glad you set the atmosphere for your peace and your comfort. That's good. You set the tone and you own that. That's good. That's a lesson. There's a word in there for the saints. I'm telling you, you did. That's good. You set the tone. You come in there with Jesus on your heart and you exude a peaceful energy and let people know, hey, I'm all good. And if you're not, if your energy don't match this good energy, it's gonna automatically show.
You know how weird you got to be to want to have a bad day?
That goes back to my question. What makes you like this? What makes you hate people? Like, how do you just become this?
Like, damn. And I mean, to be honest, it's most people that think that, I don't know, most of them people that do all that, they think that they got a following or somebody that's going to back them up in those situations. And we're seeing more and more that them people that be speaking up or doing whatever in public do not have the other people around them that are thinking the same thing, you know? So I don't know.
They really don't. Not as much as they think. And I always say these people are actually a small faction of people. They're just extremely loud and obnoxious.
Like, so what about the conversation of hate?
Of hate?
Yeah, just as far as like haters, like, is it like, because in my mind, like, let's say you drive by, whatever, you got a neighbor that's just like that. Well, Sheena got Pirelli tires. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that is a certain level of whatever, but is their hate different from, like, how come their hate technically is different from our hate in a sense? Because if I see a brother drive, if I see JP6 drive by with some Pirellis on too, I'm be like, man, this all gonna have good tires and shit, you know? So I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's a conversation, but
I think that's like jealousy. And then
such a,
but when your hate gets to the point where it could, you literally want people not here. You want their existence out of the way. There's an issue. And a whole society has been created off of that. No. Mm-mm. That's not okay. Which is where that whole difference in pride or whatever, having that pride comes from. Because see, when we're proud, it's not coming at the expense of others' humanity. It's not to spite anyone else. It's not even really about anyone else. It's literally just about being proud and happy with this. When other demographics have a tendency to do it, it's to put someone else down. And if you have to make someone else smaller so that you feel like you can be bigger and determine that, you're nothing without me and you're nothing because of me, that's narcissism. We're stepping into a whole nother level of hate. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In my opinion, anyway. So when we say it, again, we're not even thinking about anybody else, to be honest. Is because we know that when we're putting words together, the music, the way we move, dress, act, how unserious we are in certain circumstances, how we can make a joke out of almost anything, all of that, and still love. There are other demographics that just they're not even capable. So that's why I don't understand. How do you wake up mad at a group of people who are everything that you've done historically has not worked? And not only do you hate that group, but you copy off of that group. You mimic that group. What? No. Your hate is that's not hate. That we're in narcissism now. We're in a psychopathy that's probably in a book somewhere. So yeah. Anywho. You still cussing out Xfinity.
Listen, I'm in both of these worlds right now.
Oh.
And I'm trying to have a good MLK Day. They trying me on this good black holiday.
Don't do that. Don't let them do you on a black holiday.
They trying me on this good black holiday. I'm talking to this man. I'm like, bro, this is what the issue is. We're going to talk and we're going to do all this other shit. We don't need to do all that. This is the issue. They keep saying that I got a modem bridge. I don't have whatever. My man came back and said, okay, I hope you're having a good day. How's your day going so far? It's going fine. On my show, trying to fix these issues. Happy to hear that. Hopefully it stays with good, with positive, whatever the hell. Then he tells me, you will receive whatever, additional upgrade for your services, whatever. It'll remain your speed or whatever. I just need to send you the approval. Approval for what, sir? The approval for whatever. Your internet remains. It's at 155 and such and such. Sir, you're changing services. I just text this whole thing. I used to work for Xfinity, bro. You're changing my services right now. My bill is $125 after the shit y'all did 2 weeks ago. With the highest internet tier. So I get a major discount just for that. Now you trying to take off the discount and change my services?
No, that's how you ended up in this situation. All this for $5.
Like, just send out a text. I'm not signing any contract for anything. That is,
No.
I hate people, bro. It's like people always trying to get a sale. I can't do it today. And today I'm just
Not on this good black holiday. No. And this could be our last black holiday, according to that man, if he keeps going at the rate he's going. Good morning, Tasha Lynn. Good morning, Jessica. Feel better, baby.
The crazy part is, after I cussed him out, he said, no worries. I'll just perform all of my necessary checks. What?
So is it a bot?
No, this is a human. This is Hakeem or some shit, or Hitishri. Like, I don't know. I'm somebody that, I don't know, Shayna. I'm an ethical salesperson. And that's even it. Like, I'm an ethical salesperson. So a lot of this shit bothers me when I see people being like, in one way or another fashion. But yeah, okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm back. Shit. I ain't. Lord, have mercy. I'm over here telling cuz I'm half in and out. I'm doing a show right now. And he over here trying to sell me services on the slick. And go say some sneaky shit like, hey, no, I boosted your speeds up so you'll get the same whatever for 155.
No, hell no. Don't touch. Make my shit what it was before I tried to save $5. That's what they need to do. I am just so sorry you dealing with all this with the Xfinity people. They over there just real hateration and holleration in the dancery. Good morning, Tasha Lynn. Oh, and Clack, good morning. All right, so we can just speed through and get through. That way you can go and finish cussing them out. So last week was, let me see if I have the pictures up. Last week, Walk for Peace. The venerable monks from around the world came through South Carolina, from Georgia, from Texas. Well, wait a minute. Originally from Texas. They started in Fort Worth, Texas. And when did I start getting sick? Like that was that Wednesday night? I think it was Wednesday night is when I went and saw them at the church. Let's see if I can find some video. It was a very interesting moment, I must say. I took my daughter. We went down to the church. They were here by about 6:30, 6:17, 6:15, sorry. And hey, B. Marie, they arrived at I think the church was Catawba Baptist or Catawba. I don't remember, but anywho, they arrived and I already knew it was going to be chaos. I had followed some comments from neighbors and whatever. Actually, I went outside. Neighbors are coming home. Girl, don't even worry about it. Another neighbor texted me, don't. Just go tomorrow when they're walking up the highway like a mile down the street and just let that be that. So anywho, fast forward and something said, you know what, just go. You're up. Just kind of go and see. They're there from 6 to 9. Just go and see what's going on. So it's about 8 o'clock. And I went, we found a good parking space, but we ended up having to walk. And so we're walking in all this grass and kind of because it's a 2-lane street, kind of in the country or whatnot. So you're walking in grass. And I think that was a part of the problem is me trudging up all this pollen and dust and all this other stuff. And that when my allergies turn into colds. And we get there and I have to be honest, it was everything but peaceful. It was. And I know that the Walk for Peace, the meaning of it is not, that this is a symbolic prayer, if you will. It's like prayer in motion. It's them physically kind of showing their care for humanity and community and all the other kind of stuff. But when we got there, it was a little chaotic. It's people everywhere. The people were very respectful. But I could not help but kind of feel, I kind of had to check myself, but I couldn't help but feel kind of bad for them in a sense because it became a spectacle. I think social media kind of probably made it far bigger. And he even mentioned that in his speech. Even the leader of this particular group, he even said when he had zero expectation that it would turn into what it turned into. Because this is hundreds of people. It's probably into the thousands who are lining up to see them. They're meeting them at their locations, lunch locations. They have dinner locations. Of course, everyone knows Aloka, I believe the dog, who was a stray, I believe from India. And he actually had surgery in Columbia, South Carolina. And they reunited him with the monks a few days ago, just briefly. But I think he's back in Columbia receiving like physical therapy or whatnot. But I had to check myself because I hope people and others, because I again, for me, I kind of started feeling like, oh man, I hope people are also understanding the reason for it, because you're walking through red states and heavily red areas, and one has already been injured. He had his leg amputated because he was hit by a car. I believe the vehicle hit one of the police escort vehicles that ended up hitting the monk, and instead of surgery or whatnot, to extensive surgery, I believe he chose amputation, and was in a wheelchair. I don't think he was in this portion of the walk. However, the spectacle of it, people were respectful again, but shoving cameras all in their faces, and it just, and I don't mean that in like in a mean way. It just kind of, it made me kind of realize how, going back to when we talked about this in the beginning, when you showed that young lady who had her pretty much her own moment with them when they were walking, and she was able to put the camera down and just be present. That, I don't think a lot of people got that to an extent. She, I believe, had the best experience of seeing them and being able to have her own moment, and getting the whole vibe of what it was really about. Of course, y'all's cousins were out there selling shirts. Y'all's cousins, okay, we're out there selling shirts. And see, this goes back to the conversation that we had last week when I said I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of us. Okay, because you out here selling shirts. They were nice shirts, but I'm just saying, this ain't that, baby. Read the room, okay? But nonetheless, it was a once in a lifetime experience. I don't regret it. It did make me kind of think about a lot of different things, which I'm pretty sure is everyone's going to have their own experience from it. Again, there's no shade, no shame or anything that towards anyone else. It was just kind of just like, oh man, this is a lot. I'm sure they are extremely overwhelmed, but it was nice. I took pictures from a distance and stood back for the time that we were there, and I just zoomed in, and I do have some footage of it. But it was nice. The escorts were nice. They were nice. They walked all this way from Texas and walking all day long. And they gave us they're called blessing strings, and basically for good luck and good fortune, and to give you peace, and flowers, and they prayed for people, and it was just very sweet. Their approach to everyone was very sweet. I believe somebody's uncle was out there with those big signs, believe in Jesus Christ. He is the way, he is the light, and all of that. And I believe one did approach him and said that, I love you enough to say that, Jesus, if Jesus is where you want to be and Jesus is your savior, that's wonderful. And I was like, well, look at that. That is so just, that's what this is about. So, that was last week. Then the next day it was raining and cold, and that is when when you could see them walking about a mile from the house. Then they went to lunch, and it was very nice. And Charlotte, of course, just showed out. There's a beautiful mural that's in downtown Charlotte that someone painted for them. So if you're ever in the Charlotte area, the Noda area has beautiful murals. They've taken these old, horrible looking buildings and have made them beautiful canvases for art that is just gorgeous. And that mural, I'm gonna have to take a picture of one day and post it. Oh, I hear my children. Oh God. But anyway,
don't let them do that. Hold up, let me see something real quick.
Yay! We see ya. You clear. You clear. Kevin House B&Bs. Oh, I was supposed to pull up some purchase.
Okay, y'all. I'm back. I'm trying to get this agent off of here now.
Or at least the video. Now, I did take some video from friends. So shout out to my neighbor Irene. Girl, I had to take your video because yours was a lot better looking than mine. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, here we go. All right, so
I ain't even got my thing on. See, there we go. Okay.
there you go. There we go. My gosh, bless you. Okay, I'm gonna share this really quickly, and then we can move on to the next.
What you pulling up? Oh, you talk about your time out there with them people?
Them people.
Hold on, let me be ignorant just for 2 seconds, because I wasn't in the. I was
Go
listening.
ahead.
I was listening, right? Like I was listening, and then I was referring to the conversation you had with me when you called me, and I was like, Sheena, you know what? Oh snap! I'm over here voice to texting this whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a long ass. They like, damn, what he about to say? But I was like listening to you, and I was like, I called Sheena. I was like, yo, look, I know we wanted to go live for this. Like, forget it, bro. Like the picture you just sent me, she sent me one picture, and I was like, that should look so dope. And whatever, and like just enjoy the moment because we don't get these moments. Sheena said, that was my picture. And then the next thing you know, she was like, oh, it's just ghetto out here. She said it is like, she said this nigga, they selling t-shirts, they got whatever. And so in my mind, I'm like, damn. So they went and got the monks and took pictures of them and put all their individual pictures on t-shirts. And then they ordered 10 monks. So they got 11 monk t-shirts, and you can buy like the whole collector series.
with the staff, the man in the front with his foot out, that Jesus walks kind of thing. It's almost like they took that. What's that? Footprints in the sand. A picture of that, and then they said, "Okay, we're gonna make Jesus instead of Jesus. We're gonna make him a monk." And he has the staff and that one foot in the front, and that was we're walking out, and you got Brother Man with these Woody Hutton t-shirts. Sir, why are we selling shirts at the walk? Come on, man. I know we gotta hustle, but yeah. Why
She got the name he got the name of the monk at the top, say Jerry. And then he got the picture of the monk.
Jerry.
Jerry the monk. And then at the bottom,
Jerry the monk.
Walking, and like on the back, like it's
I was like, bro, really? And he paid premium because it's more than, it's like what, 3, 4, 5 different colors on the shirt too. Because you got the dimension of the monks and stuff. I was like, come on, man. But anywho,
that's wild. If he was cold, he got the hoodies, all black in the front and orange on the back. So he could have
one sleeve orange. And that be like it looked like the
robe.
Yeah, the little thing. So let me play this very quick. I keep trying to share it. Okay, there we go.
Smoke again now. All right.
Here we go. Sound. Where's my sound? Oh, there we go.
How many of them was it? Damn, that's a tall one. Can
So,
you
yeah.
do me one favor?
Yes.
Can you go about 15 seconds in?
Sorry. Oh, that's a picture, but let me hold on.
Hold on, a little bit further. Go to the middle. Go to the middle. Kind of like towards where they were walking. Yeah, about right there. There we go. Hit that.
Place so remote, niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. Shit. Hey, shit. Yo, tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics. I wanna go to a place so remote, niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. I'm finna hop on a boat and take my black ass to the coast to go get a taco. Crazy as hell, think it's a joke, then
I'm sorry. They was going to the tropics.
I was laughing and couldn't think fast enough to mute the sound. See how I'm tired of us. I'm really, really tired of us.
That's what's up, though, Sheena.
I'm so tired of us.
Like, hey, look, do something like that and then come right back in. That's what's up, though. Just ignorant.
For no reason.
I just
for no reason.
All right. So my thing too, though, in all reality or whatever it is, or in all, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but how was the experience for you though? Just like in general, like I know it was a lot of, people gonna people. That's anyway.
Yeah. Yes.
As far as just the experience as a whole, and even leading up to that point, because like Sheena was on it. Like they were supposed to be there Wednesday. They wasn't there on Wednesday. It was like a couple of days later, I think you said, right? Like, because you told me they was there Wednesday.
Yes, because it was slated, like they give you like a time frame, of course, because they're walking. So you don't, So it ended up being, I think they were supposed to be there Tuesday, but it ended up being Wednesday. But they didn't tell us where they would be until maybe the day before, like right. When I say the day before, it was like that night, I think, when people found out where they would be.
Rightfully
so. Right. And so they also, and then they had sent an email to those who are members of the Ann Springs Greenway, which is up close. I live closer to the stables, the horse stables. So there was going to be parking there or whatnot. And so they told people, where to go, where to park, and all these other kind of stuff, all these other things, because that's where they had lunch. And so then we received that email. So those who were members knew where they were going to have lunch. And then, of course, that spread like wildfire, which is how some of this crowd came about. But they walked directly past one of our big ass high schools. And I thought it was amazing that the students got to come outside and they got to see it. So I thought that was pretty cool. But they ended up being more on time than I thought. So it was probably like maybe, I don't even think it was technically barely a day off of the little schedule, because they said the 10th through the 20th was the time frame. So they were here, the 13th? So that Wednesday night, Thursday, they were up the street, up right here next to my house. And and then by Friday, they were heading into Charlotte, in Charlotte by Friday night and Saturday. So, and they're moving. I don't know if you could tell, but they walk fast.
Yeah, I don't. So, like, I thought I had to walk home from school one day, and I was like, damn, like that. That right there was crazy. Like,
yeah,
my parents' house suspended. So I was doing stupid shit. My grandma dropped me off. I walked up to the front before that teacher. They said, "Hey, ain't you?" I turned around, hit them bushes, took off. Sheena, about 2 hours later, I'm walking. I said, Sheena. So how many hours are they walking per day?
So if I believe they said that they are leaving, it's probably about 9 or 10-ish a.m. And then they stopped for lunch at around, so that time was probably about 11. And lunch, they do welcome, let me see if I can find that thing. Lunch, they do welcome people. So we're talking about 11 to about 1:30, they leave to start walking again. They estimate their arrival at their next location. So it was at the rec center, I think the next day. So about 6:00. So from 6, and then from 6 to 9, they're outside greeting people and handing out flowers. Those blessing strings. I should have brought it. It's in my room. Blessing strings, praying for people, and just giving more of themselves. That's the inspirational part that I cannot help but just be in awe of. You have walked for months at this point. They started October? And you have been yes. It didn't get big until they were in Georgia. They walked from Fort Worth. So they started October, November. And your entire journey has been based off of what people donate and give. And you are living off of the least of what is provided. They only eat, I think the diet is vegetarian or vegan, and drink water and all of this. You're living off of the least, and you're praying, and you're having this whole pilgrimage for the peace of everyone around you. We're the ones doing all the fighting for our lives and humanity or whatnot in different ways. But they are doing this, like I said, this spiritual, this embodiment, this pilgrimage for peace, community, humanity, love, and all of this. And at the end of the day, for 3 hours, you still find the energy and the strength to give us gifts.
Yeah.
And we're like this.
That's a whole different type of people.
It
take a different type of people. And it's like to know, like how we talked about earlier, we talked about testing people's energy, saying hi just to see if they might have that type of hate in their heart, but to not, well, I won't say to know, but to not know what most of these people are on, to not know the everyday flaws of these people, to not know, whether you're in front of a criminal full-fledged or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it's
right.
Like, I don't know. It's just something about people that want to leave their comfort once again to come out into this world and say something to y'all. Like, why would I leave my place of comfort for you at all? And that's what most of us, the whole conversation of the day, really, like, it's like, shit, I be at home, I take care of my people, I ride for my people, I'll die for anybody in this house 10 times over if I could. Like, shit, I don't know if they could take me down and bring me back and take me out again, but it'd be 10 times over before I'm really out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And it's like these people come out and they treat you the way that people used to treat humanity in a sense when they were humanitarians, or like back how we used to be back in the day. I could ride my bike around the neighborhood. Like, I knew most of these people. I knew, hi, bye, whatever. But it's like, for them to come out and want to give that to the world when the world just
is falling apart. And they are at the mercy of, again, what we give to them. Because their food that they accept, everything is, via donations or whatnot. So they're at the mercy of what we're able to give and provide. And even still, if we gave nothing, they still had something to offer. Prayer, the blessing strings, or the flowers, just in a moment of their peaceful energy and aura. They're still giving in some way.
Hold on. Sophie walking hard as hell right now. I'll be right back. Like, why do you have to walk like that?
You know what? My daughter does that too. She walks hard.
You can't hear that?
No. I don't hear her. I don't hear Sophie, but my daughter does that. She walks hard, and I'm like, what's going? Are you okay? Is this attitude? You want to wrestle? We good? Do we have a problem? But anywho, that the experience overall was still one of admiration and inspiration. I admire and my hats off to anyone who steps outside of themselves to give to others in any capacity. Um, I'm glad that so many people were able to have this moment, this once in a lifetime opportunity to see them and just to be able to just see something different culturally and see what it looks like when others give. Regardless of religion and all of the other things that we, we put in people in boxes for or whatnot. I thought it was awesome to see it. I'm glad that they came through. I'm praying for continued safety as they get closer to DC. Um, because once they start, North Carolina, once you start getting in the northern area, I think Raleigh is going to be their next larger city. And they should be there. I can't remember when, but they should be there within the next couple of weeks or next week or two. Huh?
It sounds like they're walking too fast.
Oh, I told you. I told you. I told you that they're walking fast.
But ain't it cold?
Is
like, am I missing something right now? Like, is it not the middle of the damn winter time?
It's cold here. It is cold. Oh, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, they do have tents. So I'm pretty sure they're not sleeping outside when it's extremely cold. But probably when
it's extremely cold.
Oh yeah. With just
Shayna,
their
I'm sorry, I'm gonna pull this back up. They have nothing on in there.
Just the robe. I don't know what's under them robes, but that's all they got on.
That's crazy.
That is it. You know what? Let me see if I can find. I'm not going there with you. I'm not doing this with you. Stop. Stop. Because I've already been there. I tried to Google it. It gave a lot of different answers.
Shit. I'm over. Hey, look, my mind be just.
Listen.
I'm like shit, because I'll be the one that I'll start the whole, not the what do they call it? When like it's a bunch of people in some place and then like everybody just start running somewhere. I'll be one of them people because I'll be in there and one of them even sneezed the wrong way. I'll be, ah! He got it cold. Like, I don't
look, no, because my thought was, listen, y'all gonna donate, will they take long johns?
I was thinking,
will they take compression socks? What? Because I see we have on sneakers. Because they will walk barefoot, and they have walked barefoot.
They are in the picture. It looked like that you put up there. I thought you had flats.
Those look like those sneaker socks. Because I tried to figure that out too. I was like, are those really thick socks? Surely he's not walking in just thick socks. But I think those are those sneaker sock things.
Listen, some people is built different. It's people that can walk across cold real slow. Like, if you've ever put your feet on anything hot, are you see what I'm saying? Like, it's people that can walk across cold real slow, Sheena. So anybody that can do that can withstand, I guess, sub-zero temperatures or something. Like, it's just, they built different. And the stuff, and to be honest with you, that further adds to the story, because it's like, not only did we leave a place of comfort and a place of whatever to come out here and tell y'all to get y'all shit together, we're doing it in the middle of winter, my guy. Like, like them explaining this to me, like I don't even know how to take it, and I'm not gonna be able to see them unless they take a different route and just decide to explore America.
Oh, they're not coming up there during this time of year. I can tell you that now. They'll listen. They hit y'all up in the summer. We'll see Michigan in the summer. Prayers and blessings.
I go out and pick them up. Yeah, it's a nice little bus. Call it the Monkmobile. We'll travel around America.
Okay.
I'm
not. See, See, we were doing very good.
Who was on there?
We were doing pretty good.
But on the other end, if y'all do want to buy you any Monk merchandise, y'all hit me up. I got
We were doing pretty good. I did post a picture of a gentleman who lives in Lancaster where he dressed as a monk because he's upset with the food truck selections.
Huh.
Yep, he sure
So
did.
is he
He
like
said,
standing? He's fighting for a stand, or what is he dressing up like?
no, he said that they need better food truck selections.
Man,
Uh-huh. I'm
what do
tired of
the
y'all.
monks,
I'm tired of y'all.
do the monks eat meat?
I don't think so.
What do the monks eat? Because if they anything like my boy Mike, they can survive anywhere. A simple plant-based, plant-focused and vegetarian or vegan, emphasizing vegetables, fruits, yeah, and a bunch of stuff. Soy. Okay. Huh. Because my boy Mike, one of them people, like you ever watch some Survivor shows and they be like, and their bodies be like real, just depleted. And they like, oh, we can't find any protein. Like my boy Mike, like he one of them type of people, like he vegan, like, or like one of them, like he can go out in his backyard and come back with a medley. Like we'd just be sitting there looking at it. He'd be like, what y'all got? Burgers? Oh, y'all crazy. You just
Oh
be sitting
God.
there on just leaves and shit. Like, there's no lie. I told him this a couple weeks ago. I was like, bro, you the only person I know that could go on Survivor. And as long as there's something green out there, it's a wrap.
Is he a forager too? Like he does that?
I wouldn't say that he does it just to be doing it, but like in his backyard, he just grows now. So they got all types of shit back there. He just throws seeds out and shit be growing. But he could. Like he probably at one point in time, like he goes out and finds mushrooms and stuff like that. So I could say yeah. But it's only a certain, like it takes a strong type of mental, you know what I'm saying, to be able to do that. So yeah, shout out to that.
It does.
Shout out to that.
Great experience.
Trying to get y'all to
I'll try to put some more videos up on the page on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok because it was a great experience. Very eye-opening. And yeah.
And before we move into this next thing, just make sure y'all wash your hands. It's a lot going on right now.
You know,
if you don't have sanitizer that you keep like on the side of your little whatever, like just buy a little thing of sanitizer. It's at the dollar store. They like only $1, I think.
Wash your
How
hands.
it works at the dollar store. But
wash your hands.
Yeah.
Please wash your hands. That was a concern of mine. That was a concern of mine for the monks, though, because I think they had changed their route slightly once they entered South Carolina, because Greenville is like the heart of this whole measles mess.
Yeah, they took a quick.
Somebody make us say, "Hey, hold on, hey, let's discuss this."
Hey, look, it was like this. It was like, it was like
brothers, if I may, I implore you, please. I implore you. We'll take this highway road. We'll take the highway road around this area because that's a no-no. That's a no-no zone.
you know that it's real when a monk get to the thing and say, "Everyone, we're going to take the road less traveled." I'm sorry, but
no, but it's serious because when I found out, they said, and I looked at the map, I said, that's Greenville. Oh, somebody must have tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Sir,
somebody
brother,
was
if
on
I may."
Facebook the night before. They was like, "Did y'all see this?" They got that monk phone and they was
Hey.
They was looking on their monk mobile. And they was like, "Oh, y'all see this shit on Facebook?" And then they was like, "Hey, we can't wait for it to come to Greenville." And like their noses was running. And they was like, "Yeah." And they was like,
and these are old country roads. So ain't no hand washing happening nearby. Okay. This is where schools have been shut down.
That's
Did
like
you
that.
see the headline where somebody said the family from South Carolina came and they knew they were sick? Went to Washington. Did I send you that?
That's who got you sick.
Man, listen. Y'all,
Why you over here
brother,
joking around? That's who got your ass sick.
yeah, we outside and I still got sick. Brother, if I may. That was the conversation. I'm pretty sure.
I couldn't even be serious with them. Like, this is why I could never be a monk either, because like once somebody in the crowd had just the slightest sneeze, just any it's security. And I walk off. Like it's
I'm
when
wrapping
you
that
look somebody
towel.
dead in their face and do
I'm wrapping that curtain. what's the curtain? I'm
be
wrapping
like,
that curtain on my woo.
mm. I would carry dust. I'm gonna be honest with you, because if you cough on me, you should know. Like, and it's blessing dust, but it's like it'll be I'm sitting there talking to you, and my brother, I just want to say, and then they look back at you. I'll be sitting there like, God bless you, and I'll walk off. Like that'll be my just blessing dust, like just the like one of them.
I'm gonna have a little glitter in it though. Put a little glitter in it because that adds to the magic. They
Be
like
honest, I hate
very
glitter.
fine glitter, like makeup style glitter.
Yeah.
And that way when it is kind of shimmering in the air and they think, oh my gosh, their blessings are magical, you know.
But in all reality, somebody open their eyes, they'd be like, my eyeballs.
Eyes are dry as hell. Woo. Oh, their blessings are strong. They want me to see some kind of light, but that light kind of blurry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Real
Okay,
quick,
but anyhow.
I haven't seen this in a minute. I just gotta pull it up. Okay, I'm sorry. Just had to get
Hey,
my mind.
Liddell.
What's going on, Dale?
Girl, I see you running for your ward again. What's your boundary lines now, girl? Do the new people know you coming to their area? You gonna be representing them? Do they know this?
Do they know you walk heavy?
Do they know you stomping with the big dogs? Stomping
Like,
with the big
imagine
dogs.
just sitting in your yard.
Stomping with the big dog. Stomping with the big. You remember that on my? Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Yeah, girl.
Oh, Miss Melissa, sorry for everybody that came in here. I was dealing with Xfinity this morning, so I haven't seen a lot of the chat, but I definitely appreciate all of y'all for coming in here.
Yes.
All that good stuff. Shout out. Oh my, she said stomping with the big dogs. Remember when Pam did it though? She got down.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, stomping with the big dogs. Cause oh gosh, she was so animated with her.
Hold on. What is imagine sitting in your yard and you start hearing the beginning to Get on My Level.
I live in the burbs, man. Come on. You know from
Get on my level.
Come on.
I ain't say nothing about nobody's physicality. I just said that you walk hard. That's definitely it's a scary trait to have. Just you're heavy footed. Yeah. Okay.
Look,
I'm sorry.
you
I would
to
talk about that before I got into this next one.
What's crazy is I've never been around her, never seen her in person or any of that. But she looks like she walks hard. You know, like, have you ever watched Art is the one. You gotta watch his videos a lot. And he said, look at this right here. And he has the camera on her walking in. And I mean, it just looks like it's heavy.
It's like, like how you can change your setting in your car. Like when it's like slippery conditions and you put it in the like snow drive.
Yeah.
That makes it so the car is more forward heavy, so it digs the tires in there more. So it's like it's instead of just this regular, you know what I'm saying? It's more, forward leaning. So, yeah.
Well, she definitely she all leaning.
Yeah. Oh, see,
Yeah,
y'all can talk about me while I'm right here, huh? Oh, my bad.
Shit.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. I gotta find one more because I can't get into the subject I was about to get into with ending off of that. Hold on. Let's find.
Who else is running? Have we I need to update myself.
It's a few different people out here, and it's a lot of different stories surrounding a few of the candidates that are running. So it'll be actually very interesting to see how this all goes. I stepped away. Who we talking about? That picture? Bye. But
Yeah,
I don't, so I mean it'll be interesting to see. Come on in. It'll be interesting to see who come on in, girl. You got that smoke. Yeah, you can make a spot for you right there. Come on in, shout out.
Is it Jess? Hey, girl.
Hey, wait a minute. Don't speak to the people. Don't wait. Do that.
No.
She gotta hey, look, she gotta be paid for that.
What I doing?
We only get one voice for free from this house. One voice for free. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. And so I know that a lot of different stuff will be coming up. Sorry, what is that? Oh, okay. Yeah, I am gonna pull this up. This is a perfect one right here. I know a lot of different stuff will be coming up, but it will be interesting, like I said, just knowing, how these relationships have been formed. I'm not gonna be the person to put everything out there before I know if I could talk about it, but it's just a lot of stir up going around. Let's just say that.
It is a lot. It's a lot.
So some people are coming in, they might have, friends, they might do this and that, that's normal though. You know what I'm saying? So normally if you have a council person or like, let's say Miss Tanya, if I wanted to be a council person, like I probably call her and be like, hey, can you help me be my mentor in this situation? That type of stuff. Make sure I'm doing things the right way. I want to make sure because I'm trying to, so I get it, but it's going to be a lot.
Yeah. And this is the time when you're going to start seeing more people throw their name in the hat nationwide is when you're really, really going to start seeing more of your local local candidates throw their hat in. And people, please please vote locally too. Please, God, vote locally too. Please make sure you're voting appropriately for your city council persons, mayors, state reps, state senators, not just federal level. Please.
Trying to pull this up. I'm sorry, y'all, because this is let's see if this is. I was trying to find a video on it.
Is it the one we talked about? Because I can send you mine.
It is not, but
okay.
You have something to say about it. I'm 100% sure.
Okay. Okay. Because I would say, look, I got the raw and the real.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this one. We haven't even done whatever. And once again, I'm pulling up my Instagram. So if you see that this message is at the bottom and ain't nobody sent you nothing, that's your fault. Hold on. See if I can get you. See, I gotta angle you out of there because you're all in my camera space. Shit. Get your own camera
like that.
Shit. Bullshit around my house. Get your own camera. Yeah.
Who you talking to? Hell.
So y'all, we have come to the time where people telling y'all how to eat. We didn't come to the time. Sheena, tell me what you got to say about this.
Nope. Let me tell you
asking
something.
Americans, especially those who are living on the margins, are we asking them to spend more on their diet? And the answer to that is no. We've run over 1,000 simulations. It can cost around $3 a meal for a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, corn tortilla, and one other thing. And are we actually asking Americans, especially those who are living on the margins, are we asking them to spend more on their diet? And the answer to that is no. We've run over 1,000 simulations. It can cost around $3 a meal for a piece of chicken, a piece of broccoli, corn tortilla, and one other thing. And are we actually asking Americans,
Sheena, what do you have to say about this? Oh shit. Oh, and just so you know, your mic off. I don't know if you're talking.
I was talking about that. Why are we making corn tortillas? We don't even like the people that make them. Well, they don't even like the people that make them. Why? What are we doing? And what's a piece of broccoli?
Is that like the crown or like the piece on the bottom? Like,
that's a good question. Because I don't. A piece of broccoli, the florets.
Yeah, because broccolini is actually rather high right now, to be honest with you. Following orders will not be excused during the trial. Like, I don't know anybody that personally can, I don't know. I was trying to find a really good picture of it just so we can kind of have
a piece of broccoli. Somebody had posted a thing. It was like a little bitty piece of it. There we go.
Yeah. And one random item. So if you throw an M&M on there or a Skittle.
Yep. $3. Girl, shut up. You know, this is the equivalent of rations during World War II. They were rationing out food, how much bread you can buy, and all this other kind of stuff. You had your little coupon, and you had to ration it out. That's what this is. A piece of broccoli, a floret. I'd like some more, sir. They want you to Oliver twist it.
Sheena, do you know, I watched the video, the lady said, do you know how pissed off I'd be if I gave this to them kids and then my son gonna look me right in the face and say, Mom, can I have another one of them tortilla things? And I gotta hit him with the, well, if I give it to you, that'll take us out of our budget for the week.
Yeah. You get that tortilla today, you won't have that tortilla tomorrow.
And that's technically, if you rip all that, now let's be black for 1 second. Let's say we take all that chicken, pull that off that bone right there, right? We get that broccolini right there, chop it up real good, spread it all over that chicken. Hell, you could get the Skittle and chop it up and put it in there too if you want to. But if you think about it, that's one mediocre taco. Where have you ever been in life where you've had one taco?
No, nowhere.
If somebody even offered you one taco,
I'd be pissed.
I mean, like somebody might have something, you'd be like, you want a taco? Like, yeah, that's all right. But like, if you go to a party and they like, yeah, you want shit? We only got one taco left. Like, you probably ain't gonna take it. Like, you'd be like, no, I'm just gonna eat somewhere else. Like, I'm just like, I've never seen nobody eat one taco.
This is disrespectful on so many levels. First of all, you put this shit on a saucer. It's on a tea saucer. It's not even one of those little bitty, like serving, like a small serving plate. It's like a saucer with this little bitty ass drumette.
That Cracker Barrel saucer.
It's a drumette. And is that just the tortilla chip? That's not even the flour one. And is it corn or flour? That makes a difference.
That really does. I'm gonna be honest with you. That flour
makes a difference.
Ain't good as that corn.
No.
And a lot of y'all would trip out if y'all knew that y'all could go to the store or to the Mexican shop and tell them that you want corn tortillas instead of the flour ones in your stuff. Oh, that'd tear you all up if they let you know they could do that.
Yeah, they ask up here at Ooh, a good corn tortilla. Yes, Lord. Jesus.
So this is just where we at another day in America, but this is from people that have never, like, if you wanted to tell me this, that the best explanation or the best demonstration would be you do this. We need to have IRL, which is in real life. I need to have you on Twitch or whatever platform you want to use, YouTube, keep it on there 24/7. Walk around for a week, or however you want to document it. You need to document for a whole week that you sat here and survived off a chicken broccolini and a tortilla and one Skittle. You ain't double dipped in the pack. We want you to count this before it starts.
Mm-hmm. And I want cameras in the pantry and the refrigerator, wherever you store your food.
At the same UPC. The bag that had the same UPC.
I want to see it all. I want to make sure y'all ain't smuggling snacks. All of that. I want to see how you spend your money. Since you're so busy telling us how to spend ours.
Yeah.
I want to see how you do yours. Because this bullshit right here is disrespectful.
Sheena, you imagine you make a party with this right here. Like, you got people coming over and you like, all right, now listen, we budgeting. Everybody grab you a tortilla. As a matter of fact, come on up. I'm gonna give you a tortilla, one broccolini, and because you gotta call it broccolini. You can't just call it broccoli. It's now broccolini. You gotta give you one broccolini and a piece of this here chicken.
Can you imagine? Be black. Okay. We are leaving Dr. Martin Luther King's funeral. We on our way to the repast.
I'm gone.
Okay. We on our way to the repast.
Don't do it.
We pulling up. Hey, brother, I hadn't seen you in a while, Landon. How you doing? Hey, Jess, baby, how the baby's doing? Oh, it's so good to see y'all. You know how we do. We walking in, we switching shoes, okay? And taking our time with our Kleenex, we powdering noses, reapplying perfume. Somebody's a little musty in the vestibule, so they open, they finally open the doors for the food. Chafing dishes, pieces of chicken, broccoli florets, tortillas, M&Ms. They take them big ass tongs.
I stopped imagining because I'm getting pissed off just thinking about it.
Them big ass tongs. We in the repast, we in the fellowship hall, these folding chairs that we are they should have been replaced 10 years ago. Cushions are all flat, worn out. This tablecloth is tattered and torn. They got them big ass tongs, and Auntie is back there with the tong picking up that chicken and putting it on your plate.
I'm gonna be honest. After, like, once you go to a certain extent to not make it like whatever, I'm just not eating. So that's first off my thing. But like, I can only expect that I'm gonna be outside. I'm gonna have to go smoke after this one, because back in the days they used to be right in front of the door. I'm gonna have to go outside or something. And I know, like, and I say it's gonna be people there. It's people there you don't want to see. But all I can imagine is hearing somebody inside talking about something, and I'm Chief Wiggins, and I need another piece of chicken. Like, everybody gonna be in there pissed off. It's gonna be all types of stuff going on.
Oh, and we're now the family. Not only are we talking mess about the deceased.
Oh my goodness.
Because you already got that going on in the corner. But now we talking about, well, how much was left behind? And all we get is this chicken, a floret, and a piece of tortilla.
People
and an M&M.
Girl, they're not even gonna be able to afford no headstone if they only got this floret in this damn.
Listen, because if this is what was left for this, what are we doing?
Yeah.
And how much was this per head? This was $3 a head.
Yeah.
Man, listen, I'm knocking all of this shit over. I'm knocking all of it over.
I'm glad we all have the same.
Yeah, no, I'm knocking it all over.
I'm trying to pull up this next one, but then okay, there we go. Come on, screen. Won't it do it? Okay, there we go. So this next one, this is a conversation I know we were going to do. Like I said, I had to switch it off because I was talking about people, but yeah. So I wanted to read, and I just wanted to go into some stuff of the day, if you don't mind, for a quick second.
Let's go right ahead. Lead the way, sir.
Yes, I shall. So I do want to say, and this will be, wait a minute, who is this? Oh, Lord. They say she don't miss. She don't miss.
Let me put a serious picture up. Let me not do that.
But I do want to say, shout out to Dr. Karen Weaver. A lot of people don't get they, you know what I'm saying, they whatever. What they say, they flowers while they here. I don't like saying that one because that one sounds different. But a lot of people don't, get they just dues. And some things happened over the weekend or over the week that were a little dismissive, and I'm still trying to close all this other stuff and pull this other one up. I actually do have I was gonna go a different way with this one, but I'll pull up Tanya's post because this kind of explains everything right here. And so I'm gonna go over this post and then we'll just talk about it for a second. But there are some things that happened in the last week, and I know Alyssa Slotkin had an opportunity to go in front and do whatever she was doing, and she decided to name a few people. Actually, now I gotta pull the damn video up because I feel like
I have just that portion.
Do you
if
have?
you want, I can
it.
send you that portion. It's like 15 seconds.
Because I got the full one, so it's like I have to search through it. I don't.
Yeah, I have just that portion. If you just want to use that.
Share this tab. We're gonna pull this up. So
okay, I sent it to you.
Okay. Check it. Let me go ahead and grab that. So this was it popped up on my other screen. I gotta take that to there. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Sorry, because it'd be showing too much on my screen. Yeah. All right. Let's go to this really quick. So we're gonna start right here.
Okay, there we go.
I am determined to follow. Flint deserves someone who actually is up for that fight. I am determined to follow in the footsteps of the leaders who have come before me, former Congressman Dan Kildee, former Senator Debbie Stabenow, Gary Peters, Jim Ananich, Mayor Sheldon Neely, who's now still in office. Flint deserves someone
So I'm gonna let that go one more time.
Who actually is up for that fight. I am determined to follow in the footsteps of the leaders who have come before me, former Congressman Dan Kildee, former Senator Debbie Stabenow, Gary Peters, Jim Ananich, Mayor Sheldon Neely, who's now still in office. Flint deserves someone who actually is up for that fight.
Thank you for saying that.
Flint deserves someone who actually is up for that fight.
She should have ended it right there.
I'm glad you noticed. I made sure I got that part.
Yep. Should have ended it right there.
I'm going to use it. Yeah.
Because the history of, and here, let me just, and like I said, my words are going to be different. Let me be professional. Can you
do me a favor? Can you turn your mic volume up just a touch?
My mic volume up?
Or come closer. Yeah.
Mic check. I told you I'll be trying to back off of the mic a little. Is that good?
Yes. Thank you.
All right, y'all. So here we have a post from Miss Tanya Burns. When reciting Flint's, do you want to go ahead, Sheena?
Okay. When reciting Flint's history, it's crucial to make sure we have accurate chronological accounts. Senator Alyssa Slotkin gave a speech on the Senate floor regarding the Flint water crisis. What was absent in her sequence of events was that Mayor Dr. Karen Weaver declared the emergency for Flint on December 14th, 2015, setting the process in motion. 2015, I said that right. Okay. Setting the process in motion to have President Obama declare a federal emergency. What she also missed was that Mayor Karen Weaver was ahead of the water service line replacement, ending it at 90% in 2019. And sadly, it is still in the 90% range today. as the state of Michigan took over the completion as the current administration had missed numerous deadlines. Flint has a ways to go as residents were sold out for a $1,000 or less check for property damage for being poisoned and lied to. Flint still has a ways to go for complete recovery, but it will take our community coming together as the most crucial part of Flint's healing and recovery. As Flint's tragic story is told, we must make sure to not erase history, especially when women are leading the charge. Mayor Karen Weaver's courageous efforts as Flint's first Black and female mayor will forever be in the hearts of Flint residents and in Flint's history. And then she goes on to bullet some facts. And the first bullet point, I didn't realize my camera was off. I'm sorry. Okay. The first official declaration of a state of emergency for the Flint water crisis came from Flint's own mayor, Dr. Karen Weaver, who declared one in December 2015, followed by Michigan Governor Rick Snyder declaring a state of emergency for Genesee County in January of 2016, and then President Obama declaring a federal emergency shortly after, initiating significant federal aid. Key declarations. December 14th of 2015, Flint Mayor Karen Weaver declared a local state of emergency. January 5th, 2016, Governor Rick Snyder declared a state of emergency for Genesee County. And January 16th of 2016, President Barack Obama declared a federal state emergency authorizing FEMA assistance.
Yes. And I want to point out one big part for me, if you don't mind.
All right.
My main, when we go into here, and this is something big for me as well. So not only all of that, but what was also missed is that Mayor Karen Weaver was ahead of the water service line replacement, ending at 90% in 2019.
Correct.
And sadly, it's still in the we don't even know range as the state of Michigan took over the completion, as the current administration has missed numerous deadlines. So there are a lot of people that say, and there are a lot of times when you look in these posts and you have people that, I mean, there's people all over the place, people on both sides, people this and that. But a comment that I see more often than not, or that I hear is, oh, this all would have been taken care of if Weaver was still in office. So there's a lot of that just can't be ignored, right? You know, and so when it comes down to people getting money, people whatever, and all the stuff that y'all hear about the city right now that's going on and this and that, and now we don't get funding for this, and now we don't get whatever, like, it's like, bruh, like we heard, you heard something and you voted for it, or I don't know, but for her to get on stage on a, and not to say use your platform, but for her to go in front of some people and whatever and deny giving I don't even know, because I'm trying to sound a certain way and I want to sound one way. So I'm trying to choose my words very carefully.
Give the appropriate recognition.
Yes, but you wouldn't give the appropriate recognition. Go ahead. No, you good. And you name two people that, what are your thoughts on this, Shayna?
You go first. I'm the outsider here. As a Flintstone, you should have the floor first, and I will.
I just, I just believe Tanya said it best. It's like when you have our first Black female that came in and did some stuff, like, and made moves and made these waves, and then when you realize the stuff that she actually had to go through on top of her still making these moves and making these waves, like, you don't get nothing but props for that, And so it's like, we get a lot of people that ask me, yeah, y'all know you work with the mayor. When's she gonna run again? When's she gonna run again? It's like, man, like, y'all got to realize what she went through when she was in there trying to do what she was trying to do as well. Like, that's a whole nother side of the story. And for me, just being here or whatever, like, I'm a person, like I said, I like my recognition, but especially when you do something that, like, you're talking about from the city all the way up to a national level, like, it's gotten a national spotlight, and now you got the president doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that takes a whole different, like, there were so many people that came here, so many meetings that she's had. I believe Elon came here and met with her during that time. And you know what I'm saying? Like you have all these different artists that came down here. You had who was not Willow. What's the boy?
Jaden.
Jaden. You got Jaden coming down here, and now we got a show that's being organized down here to bring money to, you know, so all these things and a lot of stuff doesn't have to do with her, let's say. So, you know what I'm saying? Some stuff, it could be other people, whatever, and she might have been whatever, and it might have just been other people doing whatever. We don't know. But the main fact and the point of everything is you got in front of somewhere, and right now you're playing politics. And that's the biggest thing for me. You're playing politics because you got somebody in office that, you know, is in office and you're trying to ride off of that, whatever. And that sucks. To me, that just sucks. So it's like all the work that I did, all the hard, whatever I did, all the people that I fought for, all the shit that I had to go through. I sat in that office every day and didn't do shit to nobody. I would make popcorn for you. I done brought my own popcorn machine in this bitch, like, and let y'all fill up the room, you know what I'm saying? And all of this other stuff. Like, it's like, bruh, just to be thrown to the wind, like you didn't have shit to do with any of this progress that happened is beyond me. That's my only thing, you know, it's like, and that's just me trying to speak with a more whatever, because I want to have a more ratchet mind and kind of go in on her and just say whatever, you know, and feel like it and be like, oh, you old long head, like your head shaped like a thumb with a wig on it. Like, I want to be that person. But it's like, I don't know. It's just, it sucks. Like, I was raised in a house. My mama, my auntie, my gram were like the strong women of my, you know what I'm saying? Like in my life. And when my gram passed, like, I just remember them in church talking about all the good that she did and all the people that she, you know, touched and, you know, all of this and all whatever. And it's like, and how it made an impact on the church. But it would be like for somebody to not recognize that all of her work up until then, like, was whatever, and like, yeah, we got the coat drive going on, and you know, such and such did the whatever, and yada yada yada. It would be crazy because it's like, for you know what I'm saying. So I understand that, but it's like, Dr. Weaver did her thing as mayor, and the haters got jealous. Nearly had a whole sex offender and pedophile out in the community to attack the people and children. Ooh, shit. Marie on it. It's just, I don't know. It gives me a lot of different words, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, just to be honest with you, because I'm trying to be whatever. And I know that there's, we got some stuff coming up for y'all. So I got some stuff coming up on the other end as far as how we gonna deal with this situation and all of this. But like I said, I want to be right. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to be on here at this point. Yeah. Because it's a sensitive subject to me. I'm gonna just be honest with you. You can't take away my recognition.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, there's so many people like you. My biggest thing just to me right now, and I know we had this whole therapy session. This was about a month ago. We had this therapy session about just recognition and, you know, whatever. But it's like, bruh, like, damn that. Like, y'all ain't gonna walk past me like I didn't have shit to do with this. Like, y'all didn't. Like, it's people that, like, I taken, you know, have you seen the Temptations, the live show that they're doing? Or that they've
No,
been
not the live show.
You said what?
Not the live show.
Well, have you seen the well, you know, they got some of the Temptations, and then there's, I think, two that are, or I don't know what whatever it is, but some of the original Temptations, then they got the one, you know,
The newer, yeah.
So one of the guys, and I forget I believe his name is Jerome, if I'm not mistaken, because this was back in when I started doing photography, but I actually did a photo shoot for him. And so it's like, now you travel around, like you were during New Year's Eve, you were on stage when the ball dropped singing on my TV. And I told my kids, I was like, that man started at Hendrix Studios. Are you following what I'm saying? Like, your first opportunity, whatever, was with the Hendrix Studios. Like, T Grizzly, famous artist, like Grizzly Gas. I was there. I was your photographer for Grizzly Gas. Now this man makes millions, you know, so it's like different stuff. And I don't, like, that's different type of recognition.
Yeah.
Are you know what I'm saying? But like, I still want my props just as far as for that. And don't nobody even know that.
Right.
So imagine something on a national stage where we all was here, we all were watching, we all seen how this shit flowed, we all was in the movement when the shit happened, and we all were turning on pipes and seeing the water was weird. What happened, how it happened, when the shit stopped coming out, when it came clear is when the people, so all of this shit happened and we saw it in real time. For you to come in, and like, I understand why you said you don't want to, whatever, but for you to come in as an outsider in a sense, and then say some shit like, oh, well, the current mayor and, Dan Kennedy, who was against it at first. And, like, to do all of these different things is just beyond me. It's beyond me. And that last bit of information might not have been true. I just threw that up. Charge it to my heart, not my mind. Don't get mad at don't get me started, because y'all know I ain't ever voting for the special education department to run Flint. Listen, B. Marie. I'm gonna get this phone number, B. Marie, and you gonna call in.
Don't call in, B.
Like, I got it right now, but I'm gonna wait.
She's gonna be the co-host of the co-host.
Sheena, I got the number ready right now, but I'm gonna wait.
Text it to her, shit. Cause I'd be ready for B, man. Let me tell you, she was on it this weekend.
It's so much stuff. I don't know. And like I said, we got a way that I think we can do this to where to be more impactful.
Mhm.
And the thing is, when you leave people out, you forget about the other people who were there that were doing whatever and that were riding and that were, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can try. I don't know if you picked the right train to go on, and you already got a whole bunch of other shit going on with different stuff in the whatever. So it's like you're trying to find these groups of Black people that you can just get in with and fit in with and win with.
Mm-hmm.
We get it. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. You're attaching yourself to some Black people so you can hope that the Black people that's attached to that, but we get it. But just know it ain't gonna work around here. And a lot of people is already pissed off with you, and we can't save you this time. You got some of them deep woods. You got some of them deep woods, boys. Like, just as far as the governor, in between her and the governor, Whitmer, y'all got some people coming out the woodworks that ain't never came out the woods before.
Establishment Democrats, corporate Democrats have a problem, which is why the 2026 election makes me very nervous. Midterms make me very nervous.
And not to get off topic, but then the NAACP, did they endorse? We're gonna get into this. I gotta get grounded.
Yeah, we got a whole thing. We got stuff to iron out. Like we like one day we need like a whole after the show. We just need to literally sit here and go over some things. But yeah.
Gotta get more grounded on it, but just know the mayor or the governor race is a little different too. We had some people, and like I said, I don't want to say too much because I don't know sometimes whether I be the, you know what I'm saying. And then technically, you know how you could be wrong sometimes. I don't like being wrong, so I just be quiet or I just talk through it. Like I just speed through it real quick. But just know the governor race is a little whatever. And I believe that some people is endorsing people, and it's like, damn, why did you endorse them instead of, okay, well, we'll sit here and watch what you got going on. So that's where we at right now. We're in a real stage, just even in this state of just watching what is going on. And there's a guy, and I'm hoping that we could get him back on. I asked Mayor if we could kind of call him up because I was trying to see what his point was, but we did an interview with, I believe his name was Jerron Totten.
Mm-hmm.
He was the president of the Democrats, the LGBTQ party. I'm trying to pull up the thing. I don't want to give him the wrong title because I believe he was the president.
Michael Clack, are you still here?
Second, Charles. I want to make okay right here. So we did an interview with I'm gonna just share this tab real quick just so y'all can see who I'm talking about. Look at Mayor up there.
She's so pretty. Her so pretty. Let me say something now. She gonna give you a swoop bang.
There we go. Jerron Totten. There we go. So he was the chair of the Michigan Democratic Party LGBT&A caucus.
Okay.
And so I told her it'd be like just interesting to get different, perspectives on what we think is going on in the damn state.
Love it.
It's like, man, because so much is going on and we, it's so much focus. I don't know. It's just
love it. And with Michigan being so pivotal in every election as a swing state, I'm a swing. South Carolina and North Carolina, I think, are swing states. We are swing states. That's funny, both of us. So it's already a mess down here. We got people stealing signs for people running for council and all. We're already in the throes of our own mess. Even here in the burbs and the richest city in the state of South Carolina, all the bullshit. It's a mess everywhere. This is ubiquitous. Flint's situation is very unique, but I'm telling y'all, it's mess everywhere. But anyway, go ahead. I'm trying to hold my thoughts.
Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna get more into it because we're gonna have we gotta definitely have a conversation. Because I want to actually talk to Mayor and see how far I can go. Some shit. Hey, look, y'all, some shit I just can't hold back on. I'm trying to hold my words, and I'm be like, how far can I really go on this? So it'll definitely be a topic that comes back up. But I got another way that we're gonna hopefully get some of these words out, and get some of the information out, because when it comes to us, and I mean, this is just one thing, it's been a Flintstone. You're not gonna quiet us about some shit that we did. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
And you shouldn't be.
I ain't never known no Flintstone gonna let somebody else. It just ain't gonna happen. And we the type of people, we see the shit. I don't know.
And you shouldn't be.
I want to be politically correct, but yes. So shout out to Tanya Burns definitely for making that post. I actually commented on the actual Twitter, on her Twitter, because she posted it on her Twitter, and so I got in the Twitter comments, Lissa Slockin. So I got in there in the Twitter comments, and I was in there, but then. So this is why I said I gotta watch my steps, because I don't know how Twitter works. So I thought I was responding to the main thing, but I was actually on a thing that had spread off of this main thing. I don't know, but somehow I didn't think I was on the main thing, so I took it down because I was like, I don't want to be replying to Jeremy. Like, I want to talk to her. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it could go left. It could go left.
Motherfucker said, well, what does it have to do pertaining to? I was like, hold on, what? Oh no, hold on. Let me go back.
Clack, look out for a message from me. Soon. Please.
Yeah, I'm at the MLK. What's up? Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for tuning in. And yes, and for what it's worth, Billy made a fantastic post as well.
Did you send me?
Oh, I forgot to send it to you. She made a great post as well. Let me see. What did I say? Let me see.
Someone put the question in the chat. I can't turn the volume up.
Oh, he can't. Oh, shit, he said he's at the.
Here, go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Let me send this to you real quick, and then I'm going to.
I'm typing to him in the chat.
B. Marie made a fantastic post addressing this as well. Um,
Put it on YouTube.
let me pull it up.
See, now that's a real one right there. Let me just take the time to say that's a real one right there. Okay. You have to. Hey, look, I want to put in the chat, I'm talking about you right now. Then when you look at the phone, I'm. But that's a real one right there. All right. You feel me? You in the grocery store, you ain't got nothing to do. No way. Put the phone in your pocket, turn the volume down, let it play. Shit, He said, you know what? I'm not able to watch, but I am going to give you your watch time because I'm here.
I do it all the time. I do it all the time.
That's a real one, right? That's a real
I do it all the time.
I used to tell people, put me on a playlist or make yourself a playlist and just run somebody playlist. Like, you know, we got plenty of playlists on Urban News Station. You could go at your house and just play the playlist and just cut your TV off with the button. That playlist gonna keep playing all my videos while you out doing all your grocery shopping. You feel me? You done already watched them. Let me get my watch time. Help a brother out.
Okay, there we go. So on her post, I did I had to pull it up to make sure I got everything. Okay. So she did a fantastic post recognizing the same thing and highlighting some of the same things that Councilwoman Burns, Tanya Burns of the 6th Ward did put out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just going to read it. The mayors of Flint played different roles in the water crisis. Former Mayor Dane Walling approved the switch to Flint River untreated water. Current Mayor Sheldon Neely apparently was in favor of that switch during his time as a 6th Ward City Council member. I believe Governor Rick Snyder thought it was a wonderful idea to poison the city of Flint. Now, this is per B. Marie's post in her group, Flint Hood News Network on Facebook. Fantastic group for information, discussions, polls, all kinds of stuff. So if you're on Facebook, join. Don't bring no mess though, because a lot of us, we don't play. We have each other back, so don't do that. In contrast, Mayor Dr. Karen Weaver declared a state of emergency once the seriousness of the crisis became clear. Unfortunately, her leadership faced opposition from many women driven by ignorance, with white supremacy religious teachings, and men with unresolved mother issues, which hindered progress toward improving conditions in Flint. I can't tell you what gospel that whole moment right there is. Okay. Additionally, Facebook posts shared that Alyssa Slotkin endorsed Leon El Alamin, a non-Flint resident, for a City of Flint local nonpartisan election. He is currently facing felony assault with intent to do great bodily harm, less than murder by strangulation, and a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. He has a jury trial scheduled for March 11th, 2026. For the record, if someone knowingly supports liars, abusers, manipulators, and deceivers, what does that make them? Now, she has... Oh, go ahead.
No, you got. I don't want to play her again.
Okay, yeah, that's the raw clip that I had, and it's so it's that same little portion. The picture that we have here, they were her property. White women as slave owners in the American South, with a picture of Dr. Karen Weaver looking very stoic, educated, moisturized, knowledgeable, fierce, fabulous.
That's a nice picture right there.
It's a beautiful picture. And all the things.
Hendrick Studios ain't take it, but isn't it?
It's a beautiful photo. Beautiful photo. That's a Sigma lens. I can tell by the
here.
That's a good photo there. Yeah. So what?
I don't know.
That's that, yeah, because I want that lens. So anywho, I want to talk about the very wise and intentional choice of they were her property, if you don't mind me kind of
Mhm.
going just a touch. I'm not dipping into this all the way. We're just gonna gloss over the erasure of Black women's accomplishments by white women in leadership roles and how it comes around tenfold.
Mhm.
That in the end, you have this white woman who is soft begging for the votes and security of the same Black constituents that she is ignoring.
Mhm.
Okay. I have a huge problem with the fact that she has zero issue with acknowledging, congratulating, and thanking her white and or male counterparts, okay, and what they have done. And you have completely erased intentionally the very well thought out, planned, and executed attempts of Dr. Karen Weaver, Mayor Dr. Karen Weaver at the time, and what she's done. You have zero problem with thanking them, but you were okay with positioning a Black mother and her children's plight and what they endured during the Flint water crisis. You had no problem with making them the victims and the people who suffered the most. But you couldn't put a Black woman also as the victor and someone who put it out there and put that call out there to help save her community. Why is that? Why is that? You didn't have a problem with telling the stories of Black people. You acknowledge that the victims and the residents of Flint are large. It's a Black community, mainly Black residents. You have no problem with acknowledging that the people who were poisoned were Black. But you couldn't set aside that moment to make sure that the Black woman who was trying to lead her community out of the crisis, you couldn't make sure that she received the recognition that she deserved. And we're not talking about recognition in terms of this person should be, just say their name out loud so that they can be heard and acknowledged and give them a clap of hand clap of praise, because Dr. Karen Weaver's work is still being done.
Mhm.
Okay. Dr. Karen Weaver's work did not just impact Flint. She took her message beyond. She took her message to Jackson, Mississippi, when they had their situation. So she wasn't just within her own, the walls within her own community. She took it outside to others who were suffering so that they wouldn't have the same fate as Flint.
And still gets invited. Till
She
this
was-
day.
She
Still
was at
gets
Duke.
invited.
Yes. She was at Duke, 3-4 months ago?
And not only that, still gets invited to like mayors only stuff, right?
Yes.
And other mayors aren't invited.
Yes.
Y'all let that sink in.
Black-
I said that on purpose.
No, I know you did, because my husband is, let's just say he's never met her, but he knows who she is because of the U.S. Conference of Mayors and because of Black Mayors Association. We know who's not there. So to sit here and you're so ready to position Black people as victims of the poisoning, not that that's wrong, but then you position yourself as this savior who's I'm going to always stand up for Flint, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And you have no problem with making sure that it's acknowledged that they were victims, but you couldn't make sure that that Black woman who did put forth all of those things, put forth not just the state of emergency, but at least getting 90% of those service lines complete. You left all that was just all for naught.
You want me to piss you off real quick? B Marie, you ready for this one? I'm about
Did
to
I do
piss
that
you
right,
off.
B Marie? I'm trying to do like you and be very careful with my words. But I do think
You said
that but I'm trying to go along with the story because that picture that she chose of that book cover was, yeah, that was a very, 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 very good choice. So,
But
B
you
Marie,
want
I
to know
hope I
what
said
bothers
that.
me? Too?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to know what bothers me?
What?
I'm gonna put this up here, and I'm not gonna comment on it. I'm not gonna say nothing. But those of y'all that know, you know. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay. This is the other part that's gonna piss you off. And as far as who we've been talking about in our city, as far as news related media and that different type of stuff, right? He said, "Can I see the book again?" Hold up, I got you. As far as news related material and all of that, right? We always have one place where people say they're just unreliable and it's been like that and all this other stuff, right? We have one news media source that's our main news media source that people kind of, we get on. We do. Because they don't cover the real stuff sometimes. But anyway, that's the book right there, JP6. They were her property. White women as slave owners in the American South. But this right here, so I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna just let you read it and take that on in. So when you talking about ain't no way and fuck, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. Excuse me, I gotta trying to watch my.
You can't.
So when you tell me ain't no way, that should have been wrong.
No
way that should have been wrong.
No.
It should have been a from the crowd, right?
Wow.
Before you wrote these, because you wrote the names that you said them too quick.
Who is still mayor? The way she just kind of threw that caveat in there, by the way. But let me go and change my little picture here. Hold on.
So like I said, I ain't starting no shit. That's just for me personally. I don't know nobody's relationships. I don't know whatever.
Wow. That is loud.
Yeah.
That is wow.
Like I said, y'all ready to be pissed off for a quick second? I didn't mean to do that to y'all.
Listen, it's quiet.
I didn't mean to do that, y'all. Oh, sorry.
It is quiet because
Yeah.
Huh.
Here for 20 more seconds and act like I was stretching. I can't reach my.
Woo.
Yeah. So, and like I said, that's just me personally. Nobody asked me to do that, but I was just sitting there thinking, like, while you were talking, I was
nobody asked me to do this. Shit.
I said, hold the fuck. I said, hold on. Don't old boy work for. So yeah. It was useless in my mind. Look, hey,
JP.
Look, I can't say. Hey, look, I can't say too much now. Hey, well, I can. I don't give a damn. I'm grown. I can. But when they used to do the rip, my uncle used to be the manager of ABC 12. So that's how all of this kind of started. How I got into like wanting to do like my own graphics and editing, and I wanted to be a news correspondent when I grew up. So I used to go up there all the time. His wife, she did the graphic work on the TV and the lower thirds and all that other stuff. So she was like real graphics. So that's really where like I was up there. Like that, I learned a lot of my stuff from the cameramen, the news reporters. Like when they see me out, they know who I am, like all of that type of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, after he left, I don't know if Don was there then. After he left, yeah, that's when it's just, so I just say that. So we ain't gonna, I ain't gonna harp too much on ABC 12 because hey, look, nigga might pop up one day and be like, I'm trying to tell some real news. But yeah, 6. Oh shit.
I don't even know why you even showed me that shit. You shouldn't have done that while we on camera, because you done thrown my attitude way off now.
It was 12:40, so that's why I did it.
No.
Hey, look, we're at the end anyway. That's why I did it. Hey, y'all ready for me to piss y'all off for the day?
I'm about to be on my Googles and get my emails. Like what?
Because I think even with it, and just me personally, afterwards, like if I was in that same position, like I would be like, yo, I know you just went up there and did whatever. The next opportunity you get, like whether it be a public message, whether it be a whatever, whether it be, I don't know, you need to right some type of damn wrong because
no. It was.
I'm just saying, if you ain't mean to do the shit, you need to fix it.
We're correcting it now. Actually, we're actually going to we're stepping aside. We're going to the rotunda. Okay, and your ass is gonna do a real quick video. We're gonna record it. It don't even have to be live. You gonna fix this shit right now.
Yeah, I can't go home with that. What you doing?
No, yes, I can't. You're right. Because what the fuck happened to integrity?
Only reason I was able to do the show without getting blisters and boils on my back is because my pipes was one of the ones that was involved in that 90%. Just saying. So when you look at stuff and you look through you being the one or you being somebody that experienced it, okay, that's why I said because I'll start saying stuff that just be all off the wall. But when you start looking at stuff and you look at people that experienced it and been through it and you know what it is and you know why you're in the place that you are, nigga. That's all I gotta say. Excuse me.
I knocked myself out of focus. Okay, there we go.
Only reason you could get up there without scratching and talking about it your damn self is because. All right. So anywho,
listen,
I appreciate y'all for coming into the live.
And didn't even have to throw out there the affiliation with certain others who are of a nefarious and evil class and position who has a cartoon recreation.
Hey, look, and I want to reiterate again. These is just my thoughts.
These are our thoughts.
Like, I'm just saying, so I don't want nobody, you don't get to take it and put it in nobody else's place. Like, let people speak for themselves, but I just personally, I was sitting here and it just hit me and I was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Not gonna do this. I'm glad you thought of it. You should have told me this shit yesterday though. Cause now, cause I didn't sleep well last night. This could have been my little, come on camera, my little Google. Come on camera.
Up watching documentaries.
Yeah. No, hell no. I mean, I didn't really go because my dumb ass drank some Colombian coffee at 4 or 5 o'clock. I didn't go to sleep. I dozed off at 5 a.m. Yeah, I know, stupid, but
sleep. I actually did. I drank coffee last night about 12:30. I went to sleep a little bit after, and I was cozy.
No, I have not gone to sleep. So
yeah. All right, y'all. That's the show.
That is a lot, but that was intentional. That was as someone who got up there and claims to know and have her ear to the streets and a pulse on what is happening within the city limits of Flint, Michigan, for someone to get up there. Now, I don't know her background in Flint, but I recognize that corporate Democrat BS when I see it. And blue MAGA is just as that hard swinging hard left is just as bad as swinging hard right. But that was intentional. Especially, I'm an outsider, and I knew that I didn't know her name at the time, but I knew there was a Black woman mayor who was leading the charge. So when we start uncovering the tracks like what you just showed, shit makes a whole lot more sense.
No, it don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna be honest, it don't make no damn sense.
Well, that is true too. It doesn't make sense, but it makes sense. So yeah, I when did you see that? Yesterday? Last night?
How long we been on here? What, 15 minutes ago? I just Googled that. Because I thought I was tripping, right? So if I pull it back up, I literally thought I was tripping. And I was like, nah. I said, didn't old boy go to, that's what I typed in. I was literally just sitting here and typed that in because I was like, didn't old boy go to work for? Oh yeah.
Click that show more for me real quick. Just out of curiosity.
Leveraging low. Oh shit. Okay, so y'all.
Okay.
All right. Damn, man.
Wow. Okay. All right.
There's always got to be some shit, man. I be trying to be politically correct, but y'all be pissing me off.
Yeah, listen. Once you start that digging, hey. Wow. Leveraging those local connections, honey. That's what you do. You leverage those local connections to tell the story. Now I want to know, who are these local connections?
It is always something. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, damn, man.
Look at that.
We can't just
carrying water. You gonna find us somewhere carrying water.
Babe, you right there?
You gonna always find somebody carrying water. Boy, I wish Jessica was feeling well. I'm gonna have to message her.
Watch this. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna get the hell on off of here because it's already almost one. Watch this.
Yeah. And we got work. Me and you got work to do for real. We gotta figure this out.
And can you come here? I want you to look at something. Tell her that so she'll hurry up. We about to get off of here. You got to be quick. Turn my camera off. I only want you to hear her reaction. Okay. So, why did I just type this in? Hold on. Let me put this. Why I just typed this in? I typed in, who does he work for? Bam. If y'all could see her face right now.
Hey, this man, listen. Yeah, I need
the bottom part.
That
leveraging local connections and experience to serve.
Wait a minute, do me another favor. Hit that little link right there.
Right here?
Yep.
I don't know if I want to.
Okay, don't. Mm-mm.
Hey, look, it's even
Oh,
taking
there's
you.
LinkedIn. Okay.
Click. I don't want to add to your algorithm.
Don't do that. Don't add it to not on this app. No. Let me log out my Googles and shit on my
Hey,
other.
listen, you already Googling harder than me. Hold on, let me see.
Oh, honey, I do this investigative shit. I will, boy, oh boy. I am
Leon. Fuck is Leon? Oh, I got to get back on my stuff, Sheena.
I do this investigative stuff, man. Let me tell you.
Who's Leon?
Send me that. Anywho, please follow us. Let me go ahead and put the links in the chat. Thank you for joining us today. It has been a joyous return. We are slowly getting some things together. We do have some things in the works and planned out. Don't forget, we are parents to smallish children, not small, but we got kids and things, and we got spouses and homes, and he got Comcast, and I got whatever the hell we doing, and So please make sure you are following us on TikTok. Hit us up on the TikTok.
Sheena.
What's up? Listen, send it to me. We got it.
Boy, you said hit us up on the talk.
Hit us up on the TikTok. Hit us up on Facebook. Instagram. Go ahead and email us if you have a show idea at the S&ANDL Morning Show.
Right there at the bottom.
At gmail.com. Where the other background at? The black one. Is it on the bottom of that one? Is it on the bottom of this one? You have it on the bottom of the ocean one, the tropics one.
You looking at the screen?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
one?
yes. Oh, the ticker covers it. Okay, so I need to move it up. Okay.
You got down there?
All of our.
All right, y'all.
Stuff.
You got anything else you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Nope. We will be back tomorrow morning for more shenanigans. Tomorrow is what's tomorrow? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with us and being patient with us as we pull this channel together and get stuff together. I promise we are working behind the scenes. I promise. I know it didn't look like it, but I promise.
Yeah, it looked like it.
It's
the shit. I damn sure look like it.
We get it together. I promise y'all we working. Dr. Weaver, she made it in. Look at that.
I gotta say, like I'm in Memphis. They hey Mayor, they in here. They made it, didn't they? they made it, ain't it?
Oh,
this shit is some Memphis shit. They in here, ain't it?
They in here, ain't it? Ain't it, man?
Welcome in. Let me give her.
Landon takes pictures.
Yes.
Landon takes pictures.
Once you pay, I'm on the way.
Contact. And if you love our intro as much as I do, go ahead and give Devin Burgess some love.
Just follow him on Apple Music.
On Apple.
Yeah.
On the Apple Music.
She said that's his slogan. Once you pay, it's on the way. Well, I say that to Pastor the other day.
All right, there's our
website, right? What you need to do the website. I said, well, Pastor, so I know we've been here meeting for a long time on this stuff that we need for this site, but realistically, I said, and I hate to say this to you, to a man of the cloth.
Listen, if anybody knows it's them, I'm sorry. Let me mind my business. I'm out of it.
Hold on, who put that? Contact his studio, Flint's videographer at gmail.com. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all your little links in there. And once we get some businesses, some sponsors or whatever going, then hey.
Hey, look, I always got sponsors. Don't do that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm gonna make sure people gonna get you. Folk gonna get their flowers now.
This is a team out in Lansing. I get $5 every time I wear this hat.
You know,
with me.
Let me go. Let me collect.
Oh, hey, look, I name drop. If I name drop, they gotta pay me more.
Shoot. What's their name?
I'm a walking brand. That's all. Look, I only
I
got
love it.
my own jury on.
I want to be like you when I grow up. So where do I have to? Are you gonna put the website back up for Sophie? And are you gonna work? Are you gonna give me the website to order my gems? You see how Black people do?
The website, I got pushed back on so sophiesmiracles.com will be back up momentarily. That'd be up in a couple weeks. That'd be up because I'm doing the church website.
Momentarily to a couple of weeks. That ain't no moment.
Hey, look, Sophie ain't paid. You know the slogan. So Sophie ain't paid yet. So the church came and paid. Once you pay, it's on the way. Now I don't, she gotta pay her dues. And the Ebony Gemstone Company, you know what I'm saying? You can check them out on Instagram, the social media platforms.
I did, but I don't know.
Because it's hard to put up gemstones on. We tried to do the website, but by the time I post it and take pictures and do all that, I could have just took it downtown and sold it. Like,
but how I'm supposed to buy? How are we?
You just need to let me know what you want.
I've already told you. I don't know what else to do.
It's got to be in an order form.
Oh my God. I mean, how about this? I'm going to pay for something
on this date by such and such. And then at the end, you got to throw in the slogan.
Ain't nobody posted nothing on the social since October.
Hey, look, that's Nick's website. Don't come at me. Look, Ebony Gemstone Company down at the Flint Farmers Market. And then you can yell at Nick because then he going to be like, hey, bro, people been coming to me telling me I got to get the site back up. So see what I'm saying? Y'all can help me out.
Well, let me message him and say, hey. Shit.
Say, hey, ain't L Hendrix your brother? His social medias be bracking. Why don't you hit him up and let him
$20? Can I get a necklace and I shout you out?
I'll
pay.
He his brother, but once you pay, he'll for sure have it on the way.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to pay, but shit, where is the stuff?
She said, I don't even got a payment option on this one.
I don't have a payment apparatus on here. Like, what are we doing? This is why I can't
but I will have, in all seriousness, my coconut milk and honey bath bombs will be dropping. Today is the 19th, so it'll be towards the end of the month. We already got them out now. But my coconut milk and honey bath bomb. So I will get everything up so I can tell y'all about it, give y'all some nice little price and all that different stuff and tell you where you can go to order. Okay. Because that right there to get you together. And we also got shower steamers for this time. A lot of y'all getting the flus, not washing their hands. Some people coming up to you, touching you on your face and stuff.
Love a good shower steamer.
Menthol, eucalyptus, and tea tree get right up in them nostrils. Whole bathroom, whole house smell good. Your neighbors will wonder what you're in there doing. Mailman trying to get in your business. You hear me?
Nostrils.
Nostrils. But we appreciate y'all for coming in today. It's 1:00, so I'm about to get on down. You got anything else you want to say to people, Sheena?
No, sir. Thank you all for joining us today. Please make sure that you join us tomorrow morning at 9:30-ish here on Urban News Station Flint on YouTube and on Facebook. We are on Black Money Matters. And we need to link Instagram. We need to, yeah. And follow us. Please make sure you follow us. The links are in the chat. We appreciate you so much for joining us and coming in and saying hey and hanging out with us today. Michael Clack, I will be sending you a message. Dr. Karen Williams Weaver. I'm going to be in contact with you as well, me and Landon. Or I will be in contact with you via Landon. Somehow all up in that. You know how we
I don't know if I'm gonna add Landon, but I'll call you. Damn.
No, I'm gonna add Landon.
Hello?
I'm adding Landon. I'm still scared. B. Marie, I'm gonna be in your inbox too. JL, thank you for joining this morning, baby. Thank you for all of the support. Are you with my baby daddy? Where you at? Where in the world you at? If you listening, I don't know. JP6, thank you for joining us every morning. You are a love muffin. I appreciate you. Thank you, Tasha Lynn. Thank you, Melissa Zaremski. I hope all is well. Tasha Lynn, girl, keep that snow over there. Don't. All right. No, ma'am. You know, we have one plow between all of us in the South. Okay. No. And our pre-treatment for snow over here is a retiree from the Charlotte Hornets on the back of a golf cart spraying saline solution onto the on the street. That's all we got. Okay, keep it over there. Jessica Stewart, I'm about to inbox you or call. No, I'm gonna call you because I don't like that you're not feeling well. Councilwoman Burns, I already text you. She thinks she grown. I hadn't heard from her in a few days, and I don't like that.
She thinks she grown.
She thinks she grown. I don't like. You know, I don't know what's going on with these with our parents. All of the they don't be checking in. Ma'am, if I go longer than 72 hours without hearing you or seeing you or something, no. I do that to my own mama. And she's my sister's age. So for her, to me, is a little bit different because it's more like a sister. It's a sister because my sisters are her age or whatever. So now, what? I don't like that. The parents be thinking they're grown, and I don't be liking that. They be out late, having cocktails and stuff. What you doing? And why you answer the phone when I call? Shit. Shoot. Anyway.
All right, y'all. I'm getting the hell on out of here.
I
Y'all
needed to cuss the other day, and she wasn't nowhere to be found. She know what? Hello. I needed to cuss. Hell, I tried to give her some space. I know she had to take care of some personal business, and I know, she's taking care of her mom and stuff like that. I know and she's taking care of the city of Flint. She over there, Mother Teresa in the Flint area. Everybody got a call when they need something. Their mailbox done fell, or tree limb on the roof of the car. She ran over the a piece of the Eiffel Tower last week from the tire.
That shit.
They had to take a car apart and put it back together for the damn tire. I said, girl. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm tired of these doggone elder Gen Xers and baby boomers. I'm raising these folks. What's wrong with my button? I'm tired of we raising our parents. Didn't nobody tell us it was gonna be like this. This is ghetto.
Oh, shit. Well, word of the day for y'all is answer your phone.
That please. And what's his name to be calling me the country girl? I'm in full country now. All of Memphis done came out. Shit.
She said, Tanya, answer your phone. All right, I'm about to go eat, y'all. I'm getting the heck on out of here.
I'm sorry. Bye, y'all. Y'all be good. Love on somebody. Don't be out here. Wash your hands and answer your phone when the children call.
Soap and water.
Soap.
See, now, hot water with soap. Okay, I ain't gonna start today. All right, y'all. I had to explain it to my kids the other day. I'm like, no, do y'all know the power of hot water and soap?
Hear me and hear me good. Okay.
I talked to him like the preacher. I said, and then when you spray it, it's 5 minutes later. I'm like, and when you spray something,
amen,
and rub it with a towel. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna holler at y'all tomorrow.
Amen.
Much love in the chat. Don't forget to tune in to Urban News Station for all your good stuff. We got some stuff coming up, and I'm gonna start putting some more episodes up because we got some other things for y'all. I got Nick Ebony Gemstone Company. I got interviews with Prince, Blasted by Prince, that we gonna play. And then I got some other stuff. I might pull out a old interview with JWC just because I like the interview. So, and we do need a new one, Miss JWC. So, but
we need
anyway,
we're gonna have to get us a little.
Yeah. We needs that. So much
It's a little
love.
like
Tune in. Like I said,
Yeah.
make sure subscribe, like, share. Hold on, look at that.
Okay, don't y'all get to acting funny up in here. Don't let me get JWC. This is what America need right now. They need a good old JWC over them glasses.
I don't even got no glasses to do it. That's why I'm more irritated.
Just no one understand.
I'm glasses. All right, y'all. I'm getting on down. Much love. I'm out.
Bye.
Tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. I'm finna hop on a boat and take my black ass to the coast to go get a taco. Crazy as hell, think it's a joke. Then I'm sending shells if it's carne asada. Baby, no problem. Shit, gotta talk my shit, cause nobody do it for me. I'm about to flood my wrist. I'ma hit you in the morning. I'm about to board my trip. Eyes too red, what you said? With the pilot blowing zips, smoking on tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics, fly to the tropics, I wanna fly to the tropics. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. I wanna go to a place so remote. Niggas thought I went ghost, they don't know where to find me. Damn, I don't pin locations, ayy. Got my phone on D&D, miss your notification, ayy. And it's been like that for weeks. I don't plan on changing.